Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. How's it going? I hope you guys are okay today. Just adjust the screen there. Sorry, my bad. So we are here for another international match watch along as we now take a bit of notice of Northern Ireland. I'm quite looking forward to this game, guys, because we haven't had the opportunity to give Northern Ireland football much coverage on the channel. So looking forward to this one, guys. So just bear with me while I share with you guys the team news. Still 0-0. The minute game's just started, guys. So still 0-0 at the minute. And there you go. You guys should be able to see that sorted. So yes, the game's underway currently. Finland in possession, guys. As they just knocked the possession about midway inside the Northern Ireland half of the pitch. So Finland just working the ball out to this near side. And tried coming back inside, but pressured by Northern Ireland. Supposed to come backwards. But it's all happening on this near side at the moment, guys. But like I say, Northern Ireland have now won it back, tried to kick the ball up the field, but knocked it out, and it's gone out for throwing. Throwing to Finland. Finland take it quickly. And now Finland knock the ball forward up to the other end of the field. And it goes straight to the Northern Ireland goalkeeper. Foul in the centre of the park. And that will be a free kick for Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland there knocking it forward, and Finland's cut it out, but cleared up the other end of the field. Northern Ireland challenge for the ball and win it, but it's gone out on this near side for a throw in. So we got a throw in on this near side for Northern Ireland. I'm just trying to work out the team news. I've not watched Northern Ireland a lot, so I'm just having a look at the squad that they've got. Noticed to take notice, a bit more notice of who's actually playing for Northern Ireland. A lot of the teams that play for international football in the UK, Wales, England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, all have players playing in the English league at some level. So obviously it's kind of trying to get an understanding of which players do get involved in the national team and play in the league system as well for club. Um, the ball cleared up the field, and now Northern Ireland knock it back to the goalkeeper. 7 minutes gone, guys. Northern Ireland now in the possession on that far side, but it's gone out for throwing. So let's see who's got in chat. Stevie's with us. How's it going, Stevie? Stephen's saying, evening, guys, going to go for Northern Ireland win 2-1. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. That's a good shout. Tight game at the minute. So, yeah, hopefully we'll have a few goals and hopefully, like you say, Northern Ireland will come out on top. But at the minute, obviously we want Northern Ireland to get a good result in this, get their European campaign off and running. But like I say, at the minute, both teams quite evenly matched. So it's a 50-50 game at the minute. But yeah, thanks for that, Stevie. Appreciated, mate. Hopefully everything with you is okay, mate, as well. No, sorry, hang on a minute. FIFA King, how's it going, mate? FIFA King saying hi. How's it going, FIFA King? Let us know if you've got a score prediction, mate, and hopefully everything with you is good. I hope you've enjoyed your weekend, mate. As Northern Ireland just coming down this near side, knock the ball into the centre of the park and lose it to Finland midway inside Finland's half of the pitch. And now Finland knock it out to that far side, looking to come forward. So yeah, thanks for that, FIFA King. Good to see you, mate. Hopefully everything with you is good. Stevie's welcoming you there as well, mate. So nice one, Stevie. Even Stevie's saying, oh, hang on a minute, that's repeated it, hasn't it? We've already read that. Sorry, guys. For some reason it's repeated it. PV King saying 4-1 Northern Ireland. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. Yes. And also asking, you okay? So I'm presuming, I'm not sure if that's for me or Stevie, but I'm good. FIFA King, thank you very much for asking, mate. And hopefully everything is good with you as well, mate. Hope you, like I say, hope you've had a nice weekend. Finland now just knocking it about inside their own half of the pitch. Bit of a slow pace to the game at the moment, guys, but I think we can understand that with this being a fresh international competition. Been a few months since the players have played for their national teams properly, so just a bit of a cagey start to the game, as you might expect. But thanks for that, FIFA King. Appreciate you asking, mate. Yeah, I'm good. FIFA King also saying 4-1. So yeah, I hope you're right, mate. If you're right with that, we're going to get a hat full of goals. So that would be awesome. Want Northern Ireland to win, but obviously a nice amount of goals would be awesome as well. So let's hope FIFA King there as he's predicting that we're going to get a lot of goals in this game. Let's fingers crossed. But as long as Northern Ireland get the win, I think that's the most important thing. Joey, how's it going, mate? Joey saying hi, guys, mate. How are you? I'm good, thanks, mate. Thank you very much for asking, Joey. How's things with you? Have you had a nice weekend, mate? Hopefully you have. And how's your little girl doing? Is she feeling a bit better today? I hope so, mate. I hope so. Let us know, Joey. And don't forget, mate, always love to hear a score prediction from you as well, if you don't mind. But yeah, best wishes. And like I say, really hope your little girl's feeling a bit better today. So 11 minutes gone, guys, still 0-0, and we've got a foul on the far side of the pitch. It's a bit of a soft one, but it's a free kick to Finland. As Northern Ireland managed to win it back out on that far side. quite looking forward to this game, guys. As I said at the top of the show, I just want to not had a lot of chance to learn a lot about Northern Irish football. They do have a football league, but it's not very popular, which is why it makes it difficult for us to cover it on the channel. Hopefully, we will give it some coverage at some point in the future, a little bit in some way. But I've got to kind of work out a plan how to feel my way into it because, like I say, it's not popular. Um, and I think it's going to be a limited audience. But like I say, we tried to cover as much UK football as possible. But until we get a bit further along with the project, the least we can do is try and cover as much of the UK international teams as possible. And like I say, hopefully in the future, we might be able to give some consideration to the Northern Irish League. But for now, like I say, let's at least give the support to the national team. And Northern Ireland now knock a long ball down the field, and they're now just knock it out to this near side, but forced to come back under pressure from Finland, but still keeping possession. They're looking quite confident, actually, Northern Ireland, when they're in possession. I've got to say, they look a lot better than Wales did yesterday. Wales looked hungry most of the time through that game yesterday, but when they were in possession, it was really bad. It was really bad. It was. I mean, I was buzzing for them pulling that equaliser back yesterday and getting a goal back and getting themselves back in it. But yeah, like I say, it was disappointing to see their just their poor fluidity, really, when they was in possession. That was it. That was the main thing, the poor fluidity in possession, because it meant that they kept wasting possession and they looked like they were playing the cautious approach, keep passing it back. So it's good. Like I say, we're seeing a slight difference to that today. Northern Ireland not passing us back, but obviously not facing the same quality of opposition. But at least they're trying to play forward when they're in possession. They've not. I've not seen them hardly come back at all too much in the early stages of this game. So let's go back to the chat quickly, see what you guys are saying. Minimo, how's it going, mate? Minimo saying, evening all. Hoping for a good match tonight, guys. I'm going 1-1. Yeah, it's a good shout, Mini, but we're fingers crossed. We're really hoping Northern Ireland can get a win in this and get another UK nation off to a good start. Obviously, Scotland have had a fantastic start to their European campaign. Wales done well yesterday, managing to get that smash and grab when it didn't look like it. And obviously, England have had a decent start as well. So, yeah, we just need Northern Ireland to get some points on the board now. It would be fantastic, wouldn't it, guys, to have all the UK nations qualify for the competition. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? It would be really, really make it a lot more interesting for the entire UK football community. So yeah, I know it's a long shot to get all four to qualify, but fingers crossed. You never know. It's got to happen at some point, hasn't it, guys? But thanks for that, Minnie, and welcome to the show, mate. Always a pleasure to see you. I hope you've had a nice weekend. Joey's saying, bless her. No, she's really rough. Very much feeling sorry for herself. Well, that's understandable, mate. And we just let her know that just let her know that you're one of your mates, or whatever, however you want to word it, is sending best wishes, mate. I'm sure all the Fanden community agree with me when we send you best wishes for your daughter. It's just one of them that time of year in it where temperatures up and down and can catch you out, make you feel a bit rough and ready. And if you don't get the right vitamins down yourself, down your neck, so to speak, then just makes you that bit more chance you're going to get a cold or a flu. But with youngsters, obviously, I think big part with youngsters getting colds and flus is not so much the when we're older, like us guys that are older, you got to eat right to make sure you don't get cold and flus. But with youngsters, I think it's more making sure that they don't go out with like things without like going outside without their coat off and stuff, because obviously youngsters don't think about things like that. So you have to remind them, go out, don't go out without your coat on when the temperature's up and down, because it makes it easier for you to get a cold or a virus, doesn't it? So best wishes, Joey. Really do mean that, mate. And hopefully she's not not ill for too long, and like I said, best wishes. Let's hope she's makes a speedy recovery. Um, FIFA King is saying, I know this is about tonight's game, but where do you think Nottingham Forest will finish this season? I'm hoping you guys stay up, mate, to be honest. I'm hoping that's the main thing. I just hope you guys manage to stay up. But yeah, no problem, FIFA King. Obviously, we try to stick to the game we're streaming about, but you guys are always welcome to drop comments in about other football topics as well, if you wish. I can't remember where you guys are in the league. I'm just going to quickly check, to be honest. So yeah, sorry, just I'm just quickly having a quick refresh my mind. Yeah, you guys are having a bit of a tough time down there. So yeah, hopefully, mate. Hopefully, Nottingham Forest stay up. But it's tough down there at the minute. Really tight in it at the bottom of the Premier League. So I wouldn't like to predict Fever King exactly where you finish, but like I say, I do hope that you guys manage to stay up. I genuinely mean that. I think Nottingham Forest, once they've got more experience and if they can grind out results and keep themselves in the Premier League and start to improve, I think you guys would be a real asset to the Premier League. So yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Joey's saying hi, Minute. Nice one, Joey. Minnie Mo saying, hey, Joey, you well? Thanks for that, guys. Always great to see you guys welcoming each other. So top stuff. Thank you. Joey saying, yeah, all good. Thanks, mate. You. Nice one, guys. And Minimo saying, in Scotland, we've had a lot of players managers come from Irish league, so know a wee bit, Gaz. Well, cool, Minnie. You can help me learn a wee bit more because, like I say, I'm eager to learn about Northern Irish football a little bit more, as I was saying before, and I know a few of the players who actually play in the English league as well. There's actually two of these players in the team tonight that play for Bolton. Two Bolton players. So I know a little bit, but I don't. Up until we've done Fanden, I've not. Obviously, I'd watched Northern Ireland occasionally, but I'd never really took too much notice of the team news and stuff like that. Always wished them well. Always wanted them to win because obviously they're part of the UK. But I never, before I started Fanden, I never really took too much notice of team news and stuff like that, if I'm honest. But now, obviously, building Fanden, I'm very much eager to learn more about the Northern Ireland setup, the international team, and the league structure in Northern Ireland as well. So hopefully, Minnie, you might be able to help me learn a bit more, and hopefully maybe I can return a favour and help you learn a bit more about some football aspects that you might feel that I know a bit more about. That's the whole beauty of building the Fanden community. We can all learn bits of more football knowledge off each other. As there's that much football goes on, guys, it's never ending how much there is to learn, is it, guys? So thank you very much for that, sharing that, Minnie. And yeah, hopefully I can learn some in more details off you about Northern Irish football. So thank you very much for that, Minnie. Really appreciate you sharing that, mate. Joey's saying, that's a tricky one, FIFA King. It's still so tight in the table. Yeah, absolutely, Joey. Very much tight down there for all the teams trying to stay up this season. But I've got to be honest, I would love to see Nottingham Forest stay up. They've got fantastic history, and I think it's clubs with great history that will make the Premier League even greater. Obviously, I don't like using the word great over excessively, but it does makes sense. We just had a shot there from our Northern Ireland. They worked the ball down this near side, right towards the byline, and cut it back with a cross into the box and a shot on goal, but it just goes over the bar. And it was Dion Charles there with the shot on goal, but like I said, just over the bar. Dion Charles, a Bolton player, if you guys didn't know. So here's a player I do know a little bit about. But it's a lot of the rest of the Northern Ireland team I don't really know much about, to be honest. So I'm interested to learn where all these players are playing. So if any of you guys know any of these players playing in the Northern Ireland team that play for your club or a club that you know, let me know, guys. Because like I say, always interested to know. And I'm not the kind of person that's arrogant enough to try and make out that I know everything. And like I say, I love to learn with you guys, help you guys learn more about football, and you guys help me learn more about football. So yeah, if any of you guys know any of these players playing tonight that play for either your club or a club that you know well, please do let me know. I know, like I said, two Bolton players definitely in the squad, but I'm presuming the rest of the Northern Ireland team is scattered across the UK playing club football. Some in Scotland, some in the lower leagues of England, and hopefully, at least one or two that might be on the verge of playing in the Premier League. I'm not recognising any of the players from the Premier League at the moment. So Bradley with throwing on this near side, and it's just about 5 yards from the corner flag. Going into the box, but it's picked up by Finland, and Finland tried to clear it up the field, and they do clear it up the field and manage to win the possession. Now Finland trying to break down this near side, but forced to come back again, running into traffic, and they move it across the centre of the park, and it's well cut out there by Northern Ireland, and goes out on the far side for a throw-in. So Rich Post Sports saying, hi, Gaz. You doing sit on the fence, talk sport radio, mate. Wales sound quite good. V Croatia. I'm not really sitting on the fence at the moment, mate, because obviously it's international football. So obviously we want, at least from the channel point of view, we want to see all UK nations do well in it, and hopefully qualify for the Euros. So yeah, most of the time I do try to be neutral when it comes to club football, but obviously international football is slightly different. So I'd love to see all the UK nations progress to the actual tournament. Finland now with possession as they just on the edge of the Northern Irish box. Cross comes in, but it's cleared away by the Northern Ireland defenders. Finland pick it up again on this near side. Another cross comes in. It's deep, and it's headed away to that far side by Northern Ireland. They managed to pick up the possession. Now Northern Ireland with the opportunity to break, but forced to come back with Finland getting there back into a defensive position really quickly there. But long ball up the field from the goalkeeper, and now Northern Ireland win a throw-in on this near side, close to the Finland box. About 10 yards from the flag, taken quickly. And now Northern Ireland just trying to muscle the way towards goal. And they do almost do it, almost. But there goes a referee has blown for a foul. And Northern Ireland will have a free kick. I think it looks like about, I don't know, maybe about between 30, maybe 35 yards out from goal. Yeah, yeah, I think it's more like 35 yards from goal. This, so it's going to be, you have to have a good strike for to score from there. We'll see what happens, guys. But yeah, you're going to have a really good a good strike rate to score from here. I think we might see a cross, very central, guys, very central, and it's not. It's chipped in, crossed into the box, and Finland managed to head it away out to this near side. But Northern Ireland quickly win it back before the referee blows for a foul. So Dion Charles there making his presence known, winning the ball back. Makes so yeah, sorry, Rich Bo. Rich Bo saying, guys, hi guys, you don't sit on the fence. Talking Talk Sport Radio made Wales sound quite good. Beat Croatia. Um, Ah, right. Okay, mate. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I read your message wrong the first time. Um, nah, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Like I said, for me, I just believe in being honest, mate. Just believe in not being honest. And obviously, when it comes to football and expectations of a team, the one thing when you see with me, guys, when you see me watch football, is I will look for a team playing the basics, doing the basics right. If they're doing the basics right, then then they will get my praise. But when they're not doing the basics right, I'll criticize them, and I'll even criticize my own team when they don't get the basics right. It's nothing like I say. When I was doing the Wales game yesterday, I was just critical of them coming back so much. Every time they won possession, they were coming back so much um, and I thought they deserved the criticism because you don't score goals by passing backwards. You score goals by attacking and getting the ball into the box and creating chances. Finland with a goal. Oh, Northern Ireland getting themselves in all sorts of trouble there at the back, and Finland have scored. Apologies there, guys. Bit distracted explaining myself. Um, Bear with me a second, and I will talk you through this goal. But yeah, Finland have found the first goal of the game, but let's hope that wakes Northern Ireland up a bit more. Um, yeah. So Finland crossed it into the box. Um, it was challenging for the ball. Northern Ireland were challenging for the ball. They didn't win it. The Finland player managed to win it just uh, I think it was just inside the box. He got a cross on. It was flicked on, and the Finland player there at the back post, Kalaman, I think it was, managed to just get control of it and tap it in. So it's 28, just coming up to 29 minutes gone, guys. Northern Ireland nil, Finland 1. Um, so yeah, thanks for that, Rich. Paul, apologies if I'm not understanding your comment the best, mate. So Finland now with the possession as they come forward, and Northern Ireland trying to slow their attack as Finland work it out to that far side again now, and a through ball, but it's cut out by Northern Ireland and cleared. But Finland managed to pick it up again, and now they're passed back towards the halfway line under pressure from the Northern Ireland players before knocking it forward, back out to that far side. Now Northern Ireland managed to win back the possession. Northern Ireland in possession deep inside their own half as they knock it forward to the halfway line, but lose it on the halfway line. And now Finland win it back. And they're just knocking it about at the moment on the halfway line. So let's quickly read some more comments. Rich Pro Sports saying, Minnie, Mo, are you a Scottish lass? Yes, she is. Yep, she's I think I know she's a Scottish fan. So yeah, I'm presuming she is a Scottish lass, as you put it, mate. So yeah, thanks for that, Rich Pro Sport. Minnie Mo saying, I am Rich Pro. Absolutely. And we're buzzing to have you involved. We had I don't know if you know Minnie, but we had another girl come on yesterday, a young girl, big football fan. Um, so that's good. We're good. We want everybody to feel welcome on the Fandom project. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you a minute, so you know that there's other girls becoming interested, or at least other females. I know you're possibly maybe I don't know. I don't know. Some people look for that, don't they, for the balance? But obviously, we want as many fans as possible, equally from all cultures, all beliefs, and everything. To feel welcome at Fanden. So yeah, Joey saying hi, Rich Pro, nice one, Joey, and Fever King saying free kick. Thanks for that, FIFA King. Mini Mo saying hi, Gaz. Did you know? Did you know you had Finnish legend Maxu? Maxu Podolton at Bolton back in the day. No, actually, I didn't. I do know a lot of Bolton players, but no, that's not a name that's familiar to me. Mini. What year was that? When was that? What generation? Are we talking 90s, 80s? It's not a player I'm familiar with. That actually, to be fair, mate. So yeah, thanks for that. Um, I'll have to look him up. I'll have to look him up. So yeah, thanks for that, Mini. If you know what year or what generation it was he was playing for Bolton, please do let me know. But yeah, I'll try to look him up later. That's quite interesting. Thanks for that, Mini. FIFA King saying goal. Yeah, we had Finland take the lead. 30, 32 and a half minutes gone, guys. Still Northern Ireland 0, Finland 1. Finland just knocking the ball about deep inside their own half at the minute. So not much to say about the game as the goalkeeper knocks it up to the halfway line. It's just bobbling about at the minute in the middle of the park. But Northern Ireland just managed to win the possession, running forward, and now the referee's blown for a free kick. So we're going to have a free kick slightly out to this near side. And I think it's about the same distance again, probably about 35 yards, maybe a little bit further. Joey is saying, is that who you support, FIFA King, Nottingham Forest? I think so, mate. I think so. FIFA King saying, I live in Nottingham Forest. I'm a Chelsea fan. Ah, right. Okay, mate. Fair enough. So I'm presuming that you're a Chelsea fan, but you've also maybe got a bit of a soft spot for Nottingham Forest as well. That's cool, mate. That's cool. There's plenty of fans that come on here that support more than one club. So there's nothing wrong with that at all, mate. That just shows that you're a true football lover. So yeah, thanks for that, FIFA King. Great to know. Another Chelsea fan involved. But yeah, let us know if I've got that right. I'm presuming that is how it is. You've got a bit. You're a Chelsea fan, but have a bit of a soft spot for Nottingham Forest. So not Finland, like I said, guys. At the minute they're just knocking it about deep inside their own half. Nothing came of the free kick there, really. And Finland now trying to get in behind Northern Ireland as they come forward and cross into the box. And another shot, but saved this time by the goalkeeper. And the Northern Ireland defender manages to clear it, and it bobbles out on the far side for a throw-in. So yeah, thanks for that, FIFA King. Joey saying, all right, cool. Absolutely. Nice one, Joey, top man. And FIFA King saying, what team do you support? Joey's a Liverpool fan, as he's telling you there, mate, as he's telling you. So nice one, guys. Minimo saying, I know Finland would score. I knew Finland would score. Northern Ireland defence is weak. Well, I'm thanks for that, Mini. I'm watching with great interest. Like I say, I've always had an interest in watching the UK nations, but more just as a neutral observing it until I started funding. But always wished them well. And Northern Ireland now breaking into the box with a pass into the box, and a Northern Ireland player there goes over, claims for a penalty, but the referee has waved it away. And now Finland breaking or attempting to break up the field quickly on the edge of the box now, with Northern Ireland defenders trying to get back in formation as Finland kind of create their own problems there, getting almost tripping over the ball. But they're still in possession on this near side, on the edge of the Northern Ireland box, looking for an opportunity. As they're forced to come back, as Northern Ireland now have managed to get their formation back in order. Why does it look like the Northern Irish team's got big gaps in that midfield? I don't know if it's the formation they're playing, but looks like loads of space for the Finland players to run into. It might be just being deceptive. I'm not sure. It might just be the colours of the kits deceiving me. But Northern Ireland have managed to push Finland back to the halfway line, and Finland now just knocking it about amongst themselves, and actually coming back even further as they now chip the ball over the top, and Finland lose the possession. Now Northern Ireland coming forward with it on this near side as they now cut back into the centre of the field, and now knock it a ball in behind. A cross coming across, comes in, and it's knocked away, but Northern Ireland pick it up again on the edge of the box, try to get a shot off, but it's blocked, and more claims for a handball in the box, but referee giving nothing as the ball is cleared up to the far end of the field on that far side, and midway inside the Northern Ireland half of the pitch as Northern Ireland pick it up and now come again down this near side, but running into traffic, and it's gone out for a throw-in. So yeah, thanks for that minute. I don't know about their defence being weak, but I know they've done well in previous competitions. Obviously, they didn't qualify for the World Cup this year, just gone. Obviously, in the Winter World Cup, but I've seen them play. I've seen them qualify for competitions and give a good account of themselves in the past. So, but I'm going to trust Minnie's word there that they've got weaknesses in their defence, and maybe that's what cost them the last time they tried to qualify for the World Cup. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Top stuff. Really appreciate that insight, mate. Viva King saying not bad. Obviously, that's replying to Joey, I think. So thanks for that, mate. So we've now got a free kick knocked forward as Northern Ireland managed to win back the possession, and now they come into the centre of the circle, and the referee blows for a foul as the Finland player. I don't know, can't see from the distance of the camera, but I think he was. Yep, he's got hold of the player's arm. What is he doing? How do you expect to get away with that? He's got hold of the player's arm and he's literally pulled him right round in a half circle. So how can you moan when the referee blows for a foul when it's quite obvious that you've got hold of the opposition player? Unbelievable. Bailey Smith, how's it going, mate? Bailey's with us. Bailey saying hi. How's it going, Bailey? Always great to see you, mate. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you've had a good weekend, mate, and pleasure to have you come and get involved, mate. Minnie saying, evening, everyone, welcome on here, Gaz. Absolutely, mate, absolutely. Thanks for that, Minnie. Yes, we want to build a positive fan community where everybody feels welcome, no matter what beliefs they have. We want to just try to be positive with everybody and be definitely try to encourage more, hopefully maybe encourage more YouTubers as well to be equal, to show equality and stuff, because for me, it doesn't matter what religion you are, what person you are, what personality you are, what sexual beliefs you are. It doesn't matter. We can all love football together. So I wish to see more YouTubers embracing that. Like I said, we're not doing a lot of ladies football on the channel at the minute, but that's not because we're not gonna. We are gonna do that in the future. But that's mainly just because there's so much to cover with obviously with the men's game at the minute, and there's only me working on it. But yeah, we will be hopefully giving coverage to the ladies' game at the future. I've actually been watching some of the ladies' football, trying to learn about it, not on the channel, but off obviously privately. To try and get a better understanding of it, because I've got to be impressed. It's really competitive, guys. It really is. I'm really impressed with how the ladies' game is played. Very competitive. And the one thing I've noticed about the ladies' game as well, like I said, I've only watched a handful of games. I've not watched loads because I'm trying to watch it when I've got the time, so I can learn about it a bit quicker. But one thing that has impressed me about the ladies' game: less cheating, a lot less cheating, a lot less faking fouls and stuff like that. Now, obviously, I can't judge it fairly because I've not watched enough of it. But just in my early stages of watching the ladies' game, I'm impressed with the fact that the ladies stay on the feet, and they're competitive, and like I say, just less cheating, just more professionalism, wanting to play and give the maximum effort they can, but also showing that they want to stay on their feet, not going over easily. So that's really nice to see. let's hope they don't get corrupted by the men's game. Fingers crossed. But thank you very much for that minute. Absolutely well said, mate. Well said. Bailey Smith saying, hi, guys. How's it going, Bailey? And like I say, mate, welcome to the show. Always great to see you. Come and get involved. As now Finland work the ball down this near side. And Joey welcoming Bailey as well. Nice one, Joey, top man. And Rich Paul Sports saying, question, who thinks that most English sports media are too critical about England even when they win? Yes, that's a fair comment, Rich Paul Sports. That's a very fair comment. But in fairness, I think it's just because the mainstream media are poor media, mate. They just use clickbait. They don't report proper stories. They create headlines that will get clickbait and sell papers. So they're not bothered about telling the truth. They're just bothered about getting clicks and selling papers. So, yeah, that's a fair observation, Rich Bow Sports. Can't argue with you there, mate. As Finland now win back the possession, knocking it back into the Northern Ireland half of the pitch. And Finland managed to pick it up now and knock it forward. But it's headed away by Northern Ireland. And now Finland pick up the possession just inside the Northern Ireland half of the pitch. So just coming up to 43 minutes gone, guys. Still Northern Ireland 0, Finland 1. As Finland moved the ball out to that far side of the pitch. And now forced to come back again into their own half under pressure from the Northern Ireland forward players pressing from the front. Now Finland try to break through the middle and lose possession. Now an opportunity for Northern Ireland to run into some space down this near side. And the shot comes in, and it's blocked off the goalkeeper. Really nice bit of play there from Northern Ireland, but she just didn't have enough. As the goalkeeper, got to give him credit. He saw what they were trying to do, and he positioned himself really, really well. And unfortunately, Gian Charles knocks it straight at the goalkeeper. But the ball's gone out on this near side, so we now have a throw-in, and it's Brown to take it. And long ball thrown into the box, and it's cleared away by Finland as Northern Ireland pick it up again outside the area. And now come again down this near side, looking for an opportunity to get a cross in as it's deflected off a Finland player and goes out again for another throw-in. So I think we're going to have another long throw come in now from Brown. Who does he play for? Anybody know who Kieran Brown plays for? He seems to be quite talented with the long throws as Finland win the possession back. And now the referee's blown for a foul. His Bolton player's getting in trouble. Conor Bradley, as they're just with a bit of a hungry challenge, shall we put it? Both Bolton players now have had a telling off the referee. Maybe that's that northern water, making them a bit more boisterous. And there goes the halftime whistle, guys, as Finland with the lead at the halftime break. So yeah, thanks for that, Rich Paul, mate. Can't argue with that, mate. That's what good observation. Bailey Smith is saying, hi Joey, how is your day going? Nice one, Bailey. I think Joey's day is probably going a bit challenging with his youngster under the weather at the minute. But like I say, we wish her the best and hope she makes a speedy recovery. Minimo is saying, just Googled it, was 94-97. Right. So that's probably why I didn't take too much notice, because I would have been a teenager then, and I was on the I was out clubbing a lot and stuff like that. So I was still following Bolton. I just weren't taking too much notice of players because I was probably suffering from a hangover most of the time when I was watching games because I was young. So yeah, thanks for that, Mini. I will definitely look him up though. He's not a player I'm familiar with. So yeah, I'll definitely look him up, mate. Thanks for that, Mini. 94, 97. Yeah, oh, that takes me back. Um, in fact, I'm that definitely grabs my interest. That, mate. Joey's saying, yeah, all good. Thanks, Bailey. You, nice one, Joey. Um, Joey's also saying, yes, absolutely, Rich Poe. Obviously, Joey there agreeing with Rich Poe's statement about the English media being very critical of the England team. I don't think they just do it with the England team, to be honest, mate. I think they do it with all the big clubs in the Premier League as well. But, guys, if you just join us, please do hit that like button. We are doing the match watch along. It's currently the halftime break. So please do drop your comments in the chat. We're great to hear from you. And consider subscribing if you're new. If you love football, then maybe this is the channel for you because we are trying to build something special and unique for fans that just love to talk football and enjoy being part of a positive fan community. So consider that, guys. Joey's saying yes. Obviously, sorry, I read that comment, didn't I? So yeah, Joey agreeing now with Rich Poe Sport, and got to be honest, I have to agree myself as well. It's a fantastic assessment of the mainstream media in England. Rich Poe Sport saying, question, Mini, Joey, Gaz, and Fanden crew, would Celtic or Rangers easily stay up in the English Premier League or be fighting relegation? Well, I think, to be honest, it depends. It depends. I think if they went in the Premier League in their current situation right now with the team and the players that they had, I think that they maybe probably be a mid-table team. To be honest, maybe one of them or both of them might maybe would be having to fight to stay up in the first season. But I think if Rangers and Celtic were in, even if they got relegated, it wouldn't be long before they were back in it with a stronger team. Because you got to think that they would drop into the English Championship, and they would still be getting decent money, which would help them build a decent club. With Rangers and Celtic, it's not about the clubs for me. There's no question that they would be very competitive in the Premier League. The problem with Celtic and Rangers is the money. At this moment in time, they wouldn't have the money to compete in the Premier League. But if they was in the Premier League, they'd be getting Premier League money, wouldn't they? So then that wouldn't be an issue. So yeah, it's a great question, Rich Paul. I've actually been asked that a number of times, to be fair. But yeah, for me, it's not the club. The clubs are more than big enough, more than enough history to compete in the Premier League, and like I said, massive fan bases as well. So yeah, but like I say, I think the big question mark would, if you put Rangers and Celtic in the Premier League, would be in what way would you put them in? Would you put them in as they are now? Would they have to work their way into it? There's been a lot of debate about it, to be fair, mate. It's a great question, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be something we see, because there don't seem to be the will or the enthusiasm to get those two clubs into the Premier League. And let's be honest, both Celtic and Rangers seem quite content to just dominate the Scottish League and brag about it. And personally, myself, I'd love to see the other Scottish clubs be given a fairer chance to compete by getting a fairer chance. By getting a fairer cut of the finances in Scottish football. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, mate. Bailey Smith is saying, my day is good. Awesome, Bailey. Good to hear that, mate. And like I say, hope you're looking forward to the return of the club football next week, because I know I am. But yeah, thanks for that, Bailey. Good to know you've had a good day, mate. And hopefully your day continues to be good as well, mate. Minimo saying, take them, Rich Paul. Yeah, Minnie, I agree. then we might see the Scottish League become a lot more competitive, and you guys be able to start being more competitive in Europe as well. So yeah, Mini liking that. I'm liking that. Rich Pro Sports is saying, take them. What do you mean, Minnie? She's a Hibs fan, mate. That's what she means. She means take them. They want Rangers and Celtic to stop dominating the Scottish League, and then it might actually become a more enjoyable league to watch. Because let's be honest, the rest of the league in Scotland is quite competitive with each other. Teams are closely matched. But unfortunately, Rangers and Celtic just have massive financial budgets compared to the other clubs in the Scottish League, and it means it makes an imbalance in the league. So that's what Minnie's meaning. Take them, and it might restore the balance better in the Scottish League. So yeah, if you didn't understand what she meant, it's because she's a Hibs fan, mate, and she would probably love to get rid of Celtic and Rangers and make the league more competitive. Apologies if I'm misjudging your statement, Minnie, but that's what I'm presuming you're meaning from your comment. So yeah, Joey's saying, I think they would struggle in the Prem, Rich Bowl. Don't think they would be relegated, but couldn't see them winning the Prem. No, definitely not. No, I couldn't see them winning the Premier League, not for a while anyway. They'd have to be in it for a few seasons and improve. Let's be honest, guys. You want to make a comparison, right, to Celtic and Rangers. Well, I'll give you a great comparison to Celtic and Rangers, yeah? The size and the stature of the club and their capabilities of Rangers and Celtic, yeah? It's not the same, but I'm going to point one club out to you that is similar. Well, they're not anymore, but they were similar before they got their new investment, and that's Newcastle. If you want to ask yourself how would Rangers and Celtic do in the Premier League, just look at how Newcastle did in the Premier League before they got investment. They're a big club. We all know that they're a big club. We all know they've got a fantastic fan base. We all know that they want to compete, that they're big enough, and they're a club with great history and a great following. And they're an addition to the Premier League because they're a big club. But they struggled without the money, didn't they? They struggled without that investment. They struggled to compete further up the league without the investment. Well, that is Celtic and Rangers. That is exactly where Celtic and Rangers would be if they was in the Premier League. They would be very similar to Newcastle before Newcastle got the investment that they have today. So maybe, I don't know, you guys maybe not agree with that. That's fine. But if you want a comparison to what Celtic and Rangers would potentially be like in the Premier League, then just look at what Newcastle were like before they got the investment. And that would probably be very similar to how Rangers and Celtic would be in the Premier League. But if you guys have a different theory or a different philosophy, please do let me know. But thanks for that, Joey. I agree. I think they would, like you say, they wouldn't. I think they'd stay up, but they wouldn't. Definitely no chance they would be competing for the Premier League in the early stages of being involved in it anyway. Minis Mo is saying, Rich Bo, I don't think they'd both do well as Premier League defenders are big and strong. They'd have to improve their teams. Absolutely, Mini. Yep, well said. I've got to totally agree with you there, mate. Joey saying, good to hear. Bailey, absolutely nice one, Joey. Loving the positivity, mate. Top man. Bailey Smith saying, what is the score? It's currently 1-0 to Finland. Nice one, Joey. Joey there telling you. So Northern Ireland currently 1-0 behind. So yeah, nice one, Joey. Appreciated, mate. Bailey saying, oh, okay. Nice one, guys. Loving you guys sharing that information with each other. Minimo saying, I'd love to see Rangers and Celtic go south. Rich Bo. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting, Minute. And I think, like I say, for me, I think it'd make the Scottish League a lot more competitive. But I think, to be honest, I've always thought that it'd be interesting to see all the Scottish clubs in the English League. Just do it as one big UK league, because I think the likes of Hearts and Rangers would benefit from the money massively and grow. Improve their squad, improve the team, and grow the club even bigger than it is now. And also Aberdeen, I think they'd be a benefit from it as well. there's a couple of clubs that could benefit from being involved in English football. Not because of the league, but just because of the money. So yeah, thanks for that, Mini. I don't know if you guys seen. I did a video about it years ago when I first started funding. I actually did a video about the Carabao Cup because the Carabao Cup is seen as the lesser competition in England. It's not very. It's only really popular when it gets to the later stages. And in England, there's a big thing at the moment with fans and pundits been debating it for a number of years about clubs playing weaker teams in the League Cup because their main focus is to stay in the Premier League. So you get Premier League teams that are competing near the bottom of the league playing weak teams in the cup competitions to rest their better players for the league games. So it waters down the competition a bit. And I made a video a while back saying, debating about how good it would be to make a UK, instead of having the League Cup, keep the FA Cup as it is, keep all the other competitions as they are, but change the League Cup and make it the UK Cup. Have all the UK clubs competing in it against each other. I think that would be fantastic because, let's be honest, guys, I don't know about you guys, but me, I love to see my club, Bolton, playing against different clubs. I was absolutely buzzing when Bolton had that little spell playing in Europe. It was fantastic. It was nice to see my club making a bit of new history, competing against clubs they'd never played against before, and I really enjoyed it. And let's be honest, English and Scottish clubs don't compete against each other very often. So I think changing the League Cup to the UK Cup and involving all clubs from Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, I think it'd be a fantastic competition, guys, and it'd bring a bit more unity to the UK. I think it'd bring a bit more togetherness as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. You can check that video out. It's probably, I think I did it about 3 years ago when I very first started funding. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you think of that theory. Like I say, it's just a theory, but I just thought it'd be fantastic to see all UK clubs actually being involved in one competition where they play against each other. And Joey there saying, think a lot of people would be Mini. Obviously, Joey agreeing with Mini's statement there, saying, Mini obviously saying, I'd love to see Rangers and Celtic go south. And Joey agreeing with that. I think you're right, mate. I think you're right. I think a lot of the football community in Scotland would be happy to see Celtic and Rangers move to the Premier League. Mini Mo saying, I do think both Celtic Park and Ibrox would be tough away grounds for the English teams, though, Rich Bo. Yes, they probably would, mate. They probably would. But equally, in fairness, Mini, I think that Rangers and Celtic would probably find a lot of tough away grounds in England. Can you imagine, like, Celtic visiting somewhere like Leeds? Leeds would be well up for that. Leeds would be so up for that, and they would create just as much of an intimidating atmosphere as Rangers and Celtic. So, yeah, I think that's a fantastic point, Mini, but I think it would also work on the flip side as well, mate. So thanks for that, Mini. Top stuff. Stevie's saying, hi, everyone. Please remember to hit the like button and follow. Nice one, Stevie. Really appreciate that, mate. Sorry, I should be mentioning it a little bit more, but I'm sure you guys know why I don't mention it too much. Don't want to be like other YouTubers and just bore the pants off you guys. Keep repeating it over and over. But nice one, Stevie. Really do appreciate you mentioning that, mate. Top stuff. Mini Mo is saying, I'm with you guys. No cheating in the women's game. Yeah, I'm impressed with. Like I said, I've not watched loads of it, mate, but what I have watched, I've been very impressed with. And like I say, I'm looking forward to learning more about the ladies' game. It's really competitive. I've been impressed with how competitive it is. I don't know. I think maybe I don't know. Just thinking that the English, maybe thinking that the likes of the English Premier League teams like Celtic, Man United, and City would just dominate that competition. Because they've got the money to build the best teams. to make themselves strong, but it's actually really competitive. There was one that I watched a while back, and it was West Ham's ladies. I can't remember who they were playing now, but I was well impressed. I was really impressed with the competitiveness. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Like I say, looking forward to learning more about it. Joey's saying, yeah, got to agree with that, Minnie. Awesome, Joey. Thanks for that, mate. And Minimo saying sometimes horrific goalkeeping too, though. Well, like I said, I'm still learning about it, mate. So I haven't witnessed that. I've only watched a couple of games because, like I said, I've got to learn about it before I can really start doing any streams about it because I wouldn't know enough about the ladies' setup and the structure yet to talk about it enough. So I've got to watch some of it and learn more about it, so it makes so I can get a better understanding. And like I say, at some point in the future we will be involving ladies football. But like I say, you just have to bear with me at the moment, guys, because like I say, working on my own, it's there's also already just a lot of football to cover, and I'm not covering as much as I would like. So we'll keep doing it. We'll keep doing it, and there'll be more coming to Fanden as we keep growing the project. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. I'll look out for that next time I watch a ladies' game. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Appreciate you sharing that, mate. Good insight. Rich Bow Sports is saying it sounds as if the big two in Scotland are not good for Scottish football. Actually, Rich Bow, I've got to agree with you there, mate. In my opinion, I know it's not a popular opinion. But in my opinion, I do think that Celtic and Rangers hold Scottish football back because they win the league every season, either one of them, which means they get the biggest chunk of the financial pie. They go into Europe, don't really compete all the time. Although I've got to give credit to Rangers, they did do well season before last. But Celtic have been massively disappointing in Europe, mate. Massively disappointing. But yeah, I have to agree with that comment to a certain degree. I think that Celtic and Rangers do hold Scottish football back because there's an imbalance in Scottish football because I'm still learning about it. But as I've learned, there is people within the SPFL. The SPFL is what runs Scottish football, and there's people within the SPFL that have favouritism to either Celtic or Rangers. So it means that the Scottish Football Association is influenced by people working on the inside that have got interests in Rangers and Celtic. So that makes the league managed unfairly for the rest of the teams involved. So yeah, but I'm still learning about that. I've still got a lot to learn about it. But it's definitely, I can say that with confidence that is actually the case. Minnie Mo's saying, Rich Paul, they've got 30 times the income of the rest of us put together. No other Scottish teams will win the league ever. Fact, depressing. Depressing. Well, like I say, Minute. Like I say, it can't carry on like that forever. And like I say, it's wrong. It's wrong what's going on in Scotland with the imbalance of the money. So yeah, let's hope change will come in the future, Minnie. That's all we can do. We can hope that change will come in the future. And like I say, as I've said to you guys before, if Fanden is a success, I will happily send emails to football authorities asking them questions about things like this. We will do it with respect. We'll do it properly, professionally. We'll just send them a message asking, about to explain things like finance and things like why people that have got interest in Celtic and Rangers should be allowed to sit on the SPFL board. Them's the kind of questions that need asking. So we've got the game back underway, guys, and we've had an early injury in the first minute or two of the game. So we've had to add a substitution for Northern Ireland, and now they've got a free kick. Free kick is taken and it's crossed into the box. And now the referee blows the whistle with a Finland player down on the pitch with a head injury. So hopefully he's going to be all right. But it looks in a bit of distress at the moment, and the medical staff just coming on to check him out. So hopefully he's going to be okay. So we'll come back to the game in a moment, guys. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Yet again, some fantastic insight tonight from Minnie, and it's got to be worth a round of applause for Minnie's insight tonight into Scottish and Northern Irish football. So thanks for that, Minnie. Joey's saying Kieran Brown plays for Oxford United. Ah, right, nice one, Joey. Yeah, I thought I had a funny feeling he might play for an English club in the lower leagues, just with that long throw talent that he's got. Because obviously, we know that lower league clubs like to try and take advantage of set piece opportunities, so they're going to have players within their squad that help them maximise what they can get out of set piece opportunities. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Top stuff, mate. Great information. So Finland now with a change. The player that took a knock to the head has gone off, and they've made a replacement. And now the game restarts with a goal kick from the goalkeeper. Now Northern Ireland tried to move down that far side of the pitch, but unable to make the most of their opportunities, and the ball's gone out for a throw-in. We've had quite a lot of throw-ins, haven't we, in this game so far, guys? So throw-in for Finland. Long ball up the pitch, up towards the halfway line. Northern Ireland managed to knock it back into the Finland half of the pitch, and now they've got him behind the defence. Cross comes in, and it's too much pace on it, and it's just gone just past the Northern Ireland forward there. Unable to just get on the end of it. Just too much speed on the ball, and it's just gone just past beyond the reach of the forward player and out on this near side for a throw-in to Finland. So we've got another throw-in as the Finland took the throw-in and miskicked it when it came in, and it's now gone back out for another throw-in. Long throw into the box from Brown, knocked away by the goalkeeper, but Northern Ireland pick it up again on the edge of the box, knock it out to this near side. Now looking to try and get in behind, but the last defender there for Finland managing to see the danger and get to the ball just before the Northern Ireland player managed to hook it in, and he's knocked it out for another throw-in. So another long throw-in from Brown into the box, right into the mix of the players. Finland managed to just head it outside the box, but Northern Ireland pick it up again, and now out on the far side this time. They're looking to get a cross in, but man-marked at the moment by the Finland defenders, and as they go to take the cross there, ricochets off the Finland player and goes behind, goes out on that far side for a throw-in to Northern Ireland. 54 minutes gone, guys. Still Northern Ireland 0, Finland 1. So nice one for that, Joey. Top man, mate. Really appreciate that. I was quite curious about that. So thanks for checking that out for us, mate. Long throw-in again from Brown, but this time it eventually ends up with the keeper, and now Finland will relieve the pressure on their own goal. So kicked up the field up towards the halfway line by the Finland keeper. Northern Ireland managed to pick it up, but lose it in the centre of the park. Now Finland win back possession, and now they come down this near side, but challenged by Northern Ireland, and it's gone out for another throw-in. Throw-in taken quickly, midway inside the Finland half of the pitch, as Northern Ireland pass it back towards their goal, trying to keep possession and then knock it up this near side with a ball over the top, and it's cut out by the Finland player and goes out for another throw-in to Northern Ireland. So throw-in comes in, and it's thrown up the pitch into the Finland half of the pitch. And now, oh, that's a nice bit of play there. Northern Ireland managing to get themselves out of a cul-de-sac, got the cross into the box. It's headed down and hit on the volley, but just goes over the bar. Northern Ireland definitely looking much more motivated to try and get the equaliser in this second half than they did. Looking a bit more confident going forward as well. But yeah, unfortunately, that opportunity just going high and over the bar. As now another ball kicked up the field, and we've got another player here gone down with an head injury. This time it's a Northern Ireland player. Hopefully he's going to be all right. It's actually Brown, the player we've just been talking about. Joey's just told us about. Kieran Brown he's took a knock to the face. Two players came to jumped up to head the ball, being kicked out by the goalkeeper. It was a genuine accident, to be fair. It was a genuine accident. The Finland player jumped just in front of the Northern Ireland player. They both jumped together. And as the balls come down, the Northern Ireland player tipped his head back, and the Finland player tipped his head back, and the Northern Ireland player tipped his head forward to try and win the ball or header the ball, and they've just clashed heads basically as they've done that. So referee gets us back underway with a drop ball situation. Now Finland with the possession midway inside their own half of the pitch. Now they knock it up into the Northern Ireland half of the pitch, and Northern Ireland intercept it and knock it back deep into the Finland half of the pitch, but the goalkeeper clears it, and now Finland pick up the possession on the halfway line, trying to break down that far side, but a challenge by the Northern Ireland players, and it's a foul as the referee blows the whistle. Yet again, another Bolton player, Bradley, there making his presence known on that far side. He's been quite lively in this game. Been quite impressed with him, but he's very much like that when he plays for Bolton as well. Finland now with the possession coming forward as Northern Ireland closing the space well and pressing from the front. Finland just managing to keep the ball, but not progressing forward with it at the minute. And Northern Ireland challenging at every opportunity. Bradley there coming crunching in and winning back the ball. As now he's on that far side and passes it to a teammate on the edge of the box, but the teammate has lost it, and now Finland come away with it. And now space for Finland to run into. Northern Ireland living a little bit dangerously here, but they managed to intercept that ball and pass it back to the goalkeeper. And now Northern Ireland moved the ball out to this near side, looking to come forward. Minnie Mo is saying because of the TV rights in Scotland, every team has to play each other 4-6 times. It's mental. Imagine 6 Man United Liverpool games in the league every season, Joey. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. 4 to 6 times. I knew you guys played a bit more up there, but I didn't realise it was as many as that. Northern Ireland now on the attack as they cut the ball into the centre of the park, but it's cut out by Finland. And Finland now trying to move the ball, but they're trying to claim for a foul as a challenge came in from the Northern Ireland players, but the referee waves it away. And now Northern Ireland with the possession deep inside. Oh, sorry, actually on that. Oh, it's challenged. It's challenged Finland there with a challenge. We've got Finland player down in the middle of the pitch, but Northern Ireland not giving him a chance. Northern Ireland coming down that far side, attempting to get across into the box, but it's blocked off and goes out for a throw-in. So Bradley to take the throw-in quickly for Northern Ireland. Now cross comes into the box and it's deflected away by the Finland defenders, and now Finland pick up the possession, but challenged by Northern Ireland before Finland managed to keep the momentum going. But Northern Ireland have blunted the sword of Finland, so to speak, as they force Finland to go back and then knock the ball out on that far side for a throw-in. Now Northern Ireland taking the throw-in quickly on that far side as they come forward on the edge of the box. Knocked out to this near side. Come on, get it into the box. Now it's chipped into the box, and it's Northern Ireland that managed to just get it down, but they lose it and win it back just inside the box, and now knock it out for a cross to come in as it's flicked on, but just goes over the bar, and Finland patting themselves on the back there with relief as Northern Ireland trying to find that equaliser, but really good effort. Cross came in, it was flicked on, but I think it came to the player there, the Northern Ireland player, with just a bit too much pace, and plus his line of sight was blocked off with a Finland player just in front of him. So now corner for Northern Ireland on this near side. Corner comes in, and it's right into the mix of the players, and they've scored! Northern Ireland has smashed it into the back of the net. Oh, you're having a laugh. The referee's disallowed it. The referee has disallowed it. Why are you not going checking the VAR? The corner comes in. I think the referee's trying to say there was a handball. I don't think it does. Get checking the VAR, lad. He's trying to claim that the ball hit Dion Charles's arm. Why's the referee waiting so long? Just get over there and check the VAR. So we're having a VAR check, guys. It doesn't look like it's going to be allowed. It happened that fast, guys. Couldn't see in the full speed of play whether it was a handball, but the goal's been disallowed. The referee's just restarted the game. Why? I don't understand. Why is the referee not gone over and checked the monitor? Oh, Dion Charles there with a shot on the edge of the box, but way too much pace on it, and it goes high and wide. But got to give him credit for showing that hunger to try and get Northern Ireland back into the game. Oh, come on, ref. Well, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. The player didn't know much about it. It did actually touch the under. Touched this part of his arm, or this part, whichever you want to call it. He's got his arms out like that as the ball's come to him, and the ball's just ricocheted off the pitch and into his arm here, into his elbow. And the referee has claimed that that's handball. But to be fair, I don't think the player knew anything about it because the ball ricocheted back at him so quickly. How are you meant to react and get your arms out the way when the ball comes at you that quickly? So, yeah, it's a harsh one. But by the letter of the law of the game, it is arguably right, even though it seems like a harsh one when the player knew nothing about it. Now, Northern Ireland coming forward down that far side as Bradley now trying to work the ball through a whole mix of Finland players, but he couldn't keep it. It was basically 4-1 there, with Bradley trying to take on 4 Finland players, and he's still not giving it up on that far side, but Finland managed to win the possession, and now they try to relieve the pressure on their own goal as they knock the ball forward up towards the halfway line, and it rolls out of play on this near side just in front of the dugouts, and that will be a throw-in for Northern Ireland. Guys, if you're just joining us, please do hit that like button, drop your comments in the chat. Would be great to hear from you. We are keeping you guys up to date with what's going on in this game, and but we also want to hear from you guys. We're very much a fan channel that wants you guys to feel part of what we're doing. So the throw-in's taken, guys, and it's knocked all the way back to the goalkeeper. Sorry, Mini Mo saying, right, so I read that comment, didn't I? So thanks for that, Mini. Joey saying, oh my God, no, Mini. You're right, it's crazy. Absolutely. We just, if the guys are talking there, if you guys just join us wondering what they're talking about in the chat, they're talking about the financial imbalance in Scottish football. But in the game, Northern Ireland running down this side and attempting to get in behind the Finland defenders before the ball eventually goes out behind for a goal kick. But Northern Ireland showing the endeavour and desire to get themselves back into this. If you guys just join us and wondering the score, it's 66 minutes gone and it's currently Northern Ireland 0, Finland 1. Long ball up the field, up to the halfway line from the goalkeeper. Now Northern Ireland try to pick it up on this near side, but Finland managed to win back possession. They knock it back to the halfway line before it's headed back into the Finland half of the pitch by the Northern Ireland defenders. And Finland managed to pick up the possession, sloppy possession, and they give it away to Northern Ireland out on this near side. Northern Ireland now with the opportunity to get across into the box as the cross comes in and it's gone past everybody but ends up coming out on the edge of the box. A Finland player there trying to break now with it as the Finland have won back possession. And they managed to run straight up to the halfway line before coming backwards as the Northern Ireland players challenging for the ball to stop the Finland momentum. But Finland now with the ball out on that far side of the pitch as they just play a 1-2 looking to create some space. And now on the edge of the Northern Ireland box. What a waste as Northern Ireland tried to pass it into the box and to pass it straight to Finland pass it into the Northern Ireland box and pass it straight to a Northern Ireland player. And now Finland managed to win the ball back in their own half of the pitch, but again lose it as they come forward with it. And now Northern Ireland with the opportunity to come forward, but they've lost it now on this near side. So both teams losing their possession really cheaply at the moment in the last 5 minutes or so, guys, as Finland now with the possession just inside the Northern Ireland half of the pitch, close to the halfway line. And we're approaching, we're on 68 and a half minutes, guys. So we're getting close to the final 20 minutes of the game, plus added on time. As the ball goes out on this near side for a throw-in. And we're about to have a substitution for Northern Ireland. So it's Washington coming off, and it's Gavin White coming on for Northern Ireland. And we're also going to have a substitution for Finland. I think this might actually be a double substitution, guys. So, yeah, it's Sorry coming on. Apologies, I missed the player there coming off. Sorry coming on for Finland. And it's Pukki coming off. And for Force coming on. So Finland taking off their record goal scorer. Pukki is their number one goal scorer, and they've decided to take him off. I'm not sure I understand that one, but their choice, I suppose. So now the game restarted, and Finland with the possession on the edge of the Northern Ireland box from the throw-in, and a cross comes into the box, but it's easily collected by the Northern Ireland goalkeeper, and he will now try to relieve the pressure on the Northern Ireland goal as he passes it out to that far side. And now Northern Ireland will look to come forward down the flank as a chip shot up towards the front players of Northern Ireland, and it's challenged and goes out for a throw-in. I think the referees actually give a free kick there for some grappling. Two players grappling on this near side, pulling and tugging each other's shirts and arms. And the referee has decided to give it Finland's way. So long ball up the field now for from the goalkeeper as Finland pick it up inside the Northern Ireland half of the pitch, but challenged by Northern Ireland on this near side. Now Northern Ireland looking to break down this near side as they run. There is space for them to run into, but they need to be quick. And now they come towards the edge of the Finland box, but challenged by Finland there. And that'll be a free kick from a really good area of the pitch, actually, for Northern Ireland. On the edge of the pitch, I would say probably about, I don't know, it's to the, it's more towards this near side, and it's I would say possibly about 20 yards from goal, out to this near side of the pitch. But good opportunity here for a shot or a cross, depending on which Northern Ireland decide to use. But yeah, both options open this from this area of the pitch where the free kick's about to be taken. But they chose to go with a cross, and the cross goes past everyone, and it's picked up on that far side by Northern Ireland. And now they look to try and break into the box before it's deflected behind, and the goalkeeper, the referee has awarded a goal kick to the goalkeeper. So Northern Ireland not making the best of that opportunity there. So we got a goal kick. So let's quickly read another comment or two. Game Bot 66. Welcome to the show, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den. GameBot 66 is saying Northern Ireland need Dion again. He's playing, mate. He's playing. Dion Charles is playing. So yeah, thanks for that, gamer. Bot. That is 66. Welcome to Football Fan Den. Thanks for your thoughts, mate. But yeah, he is actually playing. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. He just actually had he actually scored, but it was disallowed for handball. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. And like I say, welcome to Football Fan Den. As Finland now with the possession on the edge of the Northern Ireland box, and pass it out to that far side, looking to try and create an opportunity. But the pass backwards as Northern Ireland pressing well out on that far side, and now Finland switched the play out to this near side, looking to try and get in behind, and they have managed to get in behind, but a last-ditch challenge there by the Northern Ireland player Dion Charles, and he's been put in the referee's book with a yellow card. I think it was because the challenge was late. I don't want to see him get booked, but it was a late challenge. So we'll have a free kick on this near side of the pitch for Finland. Minnie saying second half is Northern Ireland's. Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Minnie Mo saying yes. And Minnie saying boo. I'm not showing the yes and the boo, so that's a bit of mixture of both, mate. Ian Mack, smiley faces. Welcome to the Football Fan Den, mate. Great to have you with us. Ian Mack also saying pallet burners. Fair enough. I'm not following that. I don't know what that means, mate. But if you guys just joined us, we're just waiting for a free kick opportunity. The referee just having a word with some of the players. So we'll come back to the game in a moment. The fat tuber is saying, I'm from Northern Ireland. Well, welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Great to have you with us. Your account name's a bit unusual, though. But thanks for dropping in. Always a pleasure to have new fans involved. Welcome to the show, mate. The fat tuber is saying, come on, Northern Ireland. Absolutely, mate. We are well behind Northern Ireland here. We are a UK-based channel, and we always want UK nations to do well. Ball comes into the box. and it's that was so lucky there as the ball came in and it was knocked on, and luckily the goalkeeper's positioning kept it from going in, and eventually the ricochet off the goalkeeper fell to another Finland player who took the shot, but it's well over the bar. So now Finland will have won back the possession from the restart, and eventually the ball knocked out on that far side for another throw-in, this time to Northern Ireland. So yeah, thanks for that, the tuber. Appreciated, mate. And like I say, welcome to Fanden. Great to have you with us. Ian Mack saying, you're... Oh, now Northern Ireland coming forward on this near side, on the far side, sorry. And shot comes in, but the goalkeeper manages to get a block on that, and it's gone behind for a corner on the far side. But really quick movement there from Northern Ireland, getting down that flank of the pitch. Real serious pace. So now Northern Ireland with a corner on the far side of the pitch. Let's hope they can make the best of this opportunity. Cross comes in towards the near post, headed away by Finland, but Northern Ireland try almost kick it, keep possession, but slip there. Now Finland breaking up the other end of the field at mega pace, and luckily just enough Northern Ireland players got back there to get the last-ditch challenge and stop Finland having another effort on goal. So now we're about to see another substitution for Northern Ireland. Double substitution I think we've got coming here, guys. 77.5 minutes gone. Still Northern Ireland 0, Finland 1. But we're really hoping that Northern Ireland can find this equaliser, and sooner rather than later they might give them a chance to nick it at the end. But for now, let's just hope they can find the equaliser, as Finland now knocking it about midway inside their own half before playing it out to this near side. And now they come forward, but lose possession quite cheaply. And come on, ref. Come on. What's this referee doing? He's blown there for a foul on the Finland player, but it was a 50-50 ball, guys. There's no way that's a foul. It was a 50-50 ball. The Finland player didn't get control of it as it passed. So it was there for both players to challenge for, and they both equally challenged for it, but the referee decided to give it Finland's way. So double substitution now for Northern Ireland, and it's Charles going off, and it's Price coming on. And sorry, I missed the other player there that was switched. There was another player there switched. I missed that. My apologies, guys, as I was explaining what happened with that free kick opportunity. So just coming up to 79 minutes gone, guys. And like I say, free kick here for Finland. Free kick taken right into the box, headed away. Second opportunity for Finland, but that's knocked away. And now Finland pick up the possession further up the field before knocking it out to that far side. And now a ball over the top is deflected away, but Finland managed to pick it up again on the halfway line before they come forward. As they come forward now, Northern Ireland challenge for the ball. They've won it back, and now Northern Ireland move the ball down this near side. Keep it, lad, keep it. Dion Charles there trying to keep the ball, but challenged by the Finland player, and a free kick awarded. So Northern Ireland with a free kick taken quickly and short, as they now try to switch the play out to that far side, looking to try and attack the Finland defence, as they do manage to get towards the edge of the Finland box, but it takes a deflection and goes out for a goal kick. But Northern Ireland definitely trying here. They're huffing and puffing, trying to find this equaliser, just struggling to get in behind at the moment to create any crosses and opportunities to try and catch Finland on the back foot. Free kick taken now from the Finland goalkeeper, knocked up towards the halfway line as it's knocked, headed back into the Finland half of the pitch. Finland pick it up and they knock it forward into the Northern Ireland part of the pitch. And they come forward now, but challenged from Northern Ireland. But Northern Ireland managed to just about win it back before the Finland player manages to get the cross into the box as he's forced out to that far side of the pitch. And that ball has gone out for throw into Finland. So 81 minutes gone, guys, and it's still Northern Ireland 0, Finland 1. Keep your comments coming, guys. We'll try to catch up with the comments shortly, but quite active at the moment in the game, so I don't want to take my eye off it. And the ball, again, knocked out on the far side for another throw-in. Let's hope that's not true. This would be Finland's first victory at Windsor Park if they manage to see out this result. They've never won here before, so let's hope Northern Ireland can keep that record and grab that equaliser. As now they in possession. They've got the possession on that far side, but challenged by Finland, and it goes out again for another throw-in. Ian Mack saying, yay. I'm sorry, mate, I don't understand that comment, but thank you very much, Ian Mack. Minimo saying, why don't refs use VAR? Because they're arrogant, I think, mate. I think it's because they're arrogant. They think they know better. But yeah, it's a great question. The technology's there for them to use, so why not use it? Fantastic point there, Minnie. But like I say, I think it's more to do with their arrogance, why they don't use it more. Minnie also saying plenty time for another equaliser. Hopefully, well, we are fast running out of time, mate, but I'm behind with the comments also. Vincent Mayett, welcome to Football Fan Den. Vincent. Vincent saying goal. Yep, I'm presuming that was from the Olia goal that was disallowed, but thank you very much for that, Vincent. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Great to have you with us. Christian. Christopher, sorry. How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Christopher saying hi. How's it going, Christopher? Good to have you with us, mate. Hope you've been having a good weekend. And Minnie Mo saying, come on, Northern Ireland. Absolutely. Well said, Minnie. Come on, Northern Ireland. So Northern Ireland now with a throw-in out on this near side, deep inside their own half of the pitch at the moment. They really need to get playing this ball faster as they slow to take that throw in, and when they do, it's cut out by Northern Ireland. By Finland, and Finland will now have the throw in out on this near side of the pitch. It's about 10 yards from the corner flag, guys. So throw in taken. Finland now surrounded by Northern Ireland players on this near corner, but Northern Ireland managed to win it back and and they do clear it up the field, but only to midway inside their own half before losing it again to Finland. But Finland happy to pass it backwards to come forwards with them having the lead, as now Northern Ireland pressing from the front. Oh, come on, ref. There was nothing in that. The referee's given another foul to Finland for a really poor challenge. There were nothing in it. There were absolutely nothing in it. The Finland player's gone over so easily there. There were nothing in it. Challenged by Dion Charles. They barely made contact, but the referee deemed it a foul. That's got to be the softest foul of the game so far. As now Finland come forward down that far side, but challenged by Northern Ireland. They win the possession back with a throw-in. And now throwing taken as the ball is hooked up the field towards the halfway line, but knocked back by the Finland defenders. And now Northern Ireland finally get the possession, but they keep kicking it long, and Finland are picking it up, and then they're kicking it back. And now the referee has blown for a foul. goalkeeper now with the possession as the free kick was awarded and it's passed to the goalkeeper. And now the goalkeeper gets Northern Ireland moving down this near side as they come down this flank. And now on the edge of the Finland box, looking to get across. Oh, come on. Is that took a deflection? It took a deflection, goes out for a corner to Northern Ireland on this near side of the pitch. We're about to have another substitution, guys, this time for Finland. 86 minutes gone. Can Northern Ireland find this equaliser? Alho is the player going off for Finland. And it's Taylor coming on to replace him. And it's Kalaman coming off as well for Finland. And I can't even pronounce his name, guys. Put something Poen or something for the Finland player. Apologies, I can't pronounce his name. The player coming on as now the corner taken into the box, headed away, but Northern Ireland pick it up now on the edge of the box and knock it out to this near side. Cross comes in, headed on, but Finland managed to head it away. Before Northern Ireland pick it up again on the edge of the box, and now a coming together of the players, and that'll be a free kick for Northern Ireland in a very dangerous area of the pitch, just outside the box. And the Finland player there arguing he won the ball, but arguably there was some challenges up the other end of the field, and that Northern Ireland could argue that they won as well, that went against them. So you have to get on with it, pal. As we're now seeing the players organise themselves, referee trying to give instructions to the players. So let's quickly go to the chat. Oh, sorry, guys, I'll come to it in a moment. Cross comes in from the free kick, and it's right into the box before being deflected away by Finland. But Northern Ireland pick up the possession inside their own half, pass it back to the goalkeeper, and now Northern Ireland with the opportunity to come forward again. They need to pick up the pace. Come on, lads. Play faster. Cross, deep cross, and it's towards goal as it's headed back by Finland, but eventually falls to a Northern Ireland player just on the edge of the box, and he volleys a shot, and it goes wide of the post. Yeah, I think Northern Ireland just need to pick up the pace a bit. They've got more chance of grabbing this equaliser if they just pick up the speed of play. Finland now with a goal kick. Minnie saying, come on, Northern Ireland. Absolutely. Thanks for that, Minnie. And Minnie also welcoming Christopher. Thanks, Minnie. Top stuff. Thanks, mate. Christopher also saying, hi, Minnie. Glad to see you all of yous here. Thanks, Christopher. And always a pleasure to have all of you guys involved in the show. So thanks for that, Christopher. As Christopher saying, is Northern Ireland winning? Unfortunately not, mate. We want them to, but at the minute they're losing 1-0 as they now had a throw-in on this near side and forced to come back towards the goalkeeper to keep the possession, and now out to Bradley on that far side of the pitch, but he's forced to come back to the goalkeeper, pressed by the Finland forward. And now a long ball up into the Finland half of the pitch from the goalkeeper as Finland managed to win back the possession, but it's challenged by Northern Ireland and takes a deflection for a throw-in on this near side midway inside the Northern Ireland half of the pitch. Taken quickly as they now try to come forward. Need to pick up the pace, lads. Come on, get going. Long ball forward for Northern Ireland up into the Finland half as it takes a deflection and comes back towards the halfway line. But Northern Ireland pick it up again and now move down this near side and finally get a cross into the box as it's deflected away. And now Finland pick it up on the edge of the box as they try to relieve the pressure. And they do relieve the pressure, but only by knocking it out on the far side, just in front of the halfway line just inside the Northern Ireland half of the pitch. Northern Ireland take the throw in quickly as they come forward now from the halfway line, but finding lots of Finland bodies in front of them. So the ball over the top as it's knocked on the edge of the goal, but Finland managed to knock it away before it's knocked out to this near side, and now goal referee gives a free kick to Northern Ireland for a foul from behind, and Northern Ireland take it quickly before it's eventually knocked out again on this near side for a throw-in. Come on, Northern Ireland, grab this equaliser. So we've got 7 minutes added on time, guys. We are at the 90 now, 7 minutes added on, and we're a minute into the time. So throw-in for Finland on this near side. My apologies, guys. I thought it had gone out for Northern Ireland, but it's not. It's a Finland throw-in. They take it, and it's knocked out again further up the pitch for another Finland throw-in. And if it could happen, though, guys, 7 minutes are added on, and we've seen how Wales scored late in the game last night, so it's certainly possible Northern Ireland could do the same tonight as they tried to knock the ball up the field, and it's intercepted by Finland, and they knock it out for a throw-in. So, yeah, unfortunately, Christopher, no, mate, but we're fingers crossed. We've got everything crossed here for Northern Ireland to at least grab this equaliser. Thanks for that, Minnie, and Christopher as well. Top stuff, guys. Minnie Mo saying, no, Christopher, they're getting beat 1-0. Yeah, unfortunately, mate, as now Northern Ireland come down this near side but lose the possession, and now Finland pick it up and come marching forward as they move the ball out to that far side of the pitch. And now pass back into their own half there. Finland just happy to keep possession, you would have thought, but no, they knock the ball, chip the ball forward as Northern Ireland now pick up the possession, and a long ball up into the Finland half of the pitch from the goalkeeper. It's headed back towards the halfway line by the Finland defenders, and now Northern Ireland pick up the possession. Now, come on, lads, get going. Come on. Stop dawdling. Get the long ball over the top for Northern Ireland. It's attempted to be picked up on this near side, but challenged by Finland, and it's a free kick, and the referee also books the Finland player there. Oh, yes, that's well deserved. That was a high foot. It could have injured the player there, the Finland player there, with a really high foot, and that could have been a lot more serious. So, yeah, rightly so, the referee has booked him for a high foot challenge, as now we'll have a free kick from a decent opportunity, but I think it's going to be a cross, not a shot, guys. So let's see what happens with this, as Northern Ireland now with the opportunity to get, I think they could take a shot from here, guys, but I think they're going to go with a cross. Yep, cross comes in right into the mix of the bodies and nodded away by the Finland players, but Northern Ireland pick it up again outside the box and knock it back into the mix of players before it's headed away, and again picked up on the edge of the box. Now knocked out to this near side. Come on. Why slow? Should have got, you just had an opportunity there to get a cross in, and too slow. Now in the box with not before it's knocked away, but Northern Ireland managing to keep possession. Now they knock it again out to this near side. Run at the byline, lad, and just hook the crossing. Come on. Cross comes in, but it's deflected away by the Finland defenders, and goes out midway inside the Finland half for a throw-in to Northern Ireland, and they take it quickly and throw it back to the goalkeeper, who's come way out of his goal to try and help the team. And now Northern Ireland ping the ball forward up towards the edge of the box. Finland managed to knock it away, and now they pick up the possession coming forward as they knock it into the Northern Ireland half of the pitch, but the goalkeeper playing a sweeper keeper role in this last few minutes as he knocks it back, and now Northern Ireland get the box. Go on, get it into the box now, lad. Oh, Northern Ireland missing the opportunity. There's not many bodies, and they're slow to react, and they've gave the time for Finland to get bodies back behind the ball, but they had a beautiful opportunity there where Finland only had about 3 defenders in the box, and now another cross into the box before it's attempted to be headed backwards, but bounces off the player's head and goes behind for a goal kick. But yeah, disappointing there. Northern Ireland with a really good opportunity to get that cross into the box with only 3 defenders, but they just didn't move the ball fast enough. Really disappointing that, guys. That was a really good opportunity there for them to create Finland all kinds of problems in the box as the free kick is taken. And Northern Ireland challenging for the ball, and now the referee blows for a foul on the halfway line. So that'll be a free kick to Finland. 6 minutes of the extra time gone. So we've only got 1 minute remaining. Not looking good now for Northern Ireland finding this equaliser. Free kick taken out to that far side as it's challenged by Northern Ireland, and Finland just pass it back towards the halfway line as they now chip the ball over the top, and it goes out behind for a throw-in. So now Northern Ireland in possession. They really need to move this ball up the field quickly. Long ball up the field from the goalkeeper, and it's won by Finland, but they knock it back in the direction it came, and Northern Ireland managed to pick up the possession before winning a throw-in on that far side. And now it's a long ball forward towards the edge of the Finland box. Now Northern Ireland with the opportunity. Come on, lads, just get the ball into the box. Cross comes in, but it's too low and along the floor. Finland challenge. Oh, come on, ref. There goes the full-time whistle, guys. Unfortunately, not to be today for Northern Ireland. Really gutted. Really gutted. It would have been great to have all 4 home nations off to a good start with points on the board. Can't criticise Northern Ireland too much. They played reasonably well. They were competitive. They showed belief, desire. They tried to get forward as much as possible. I'm not sure. Maybe just that lack of competitive games has maybe just cost them today. But hopefully, as the competition progresses, they will hopefully get more experience and more match fitness with competitive games. But it wasn't to be tonight, guys, unfortunately. Northern Ireland losing to Finland 1-0, but very tight game, and it was evenly matched, in fairness, guys. So yeah, disappointing, but that's football in it, guys, unfortunately. So let's catch up with some of the messages in the chat. Christopher is saying, well, I'm hoping they can make a comeback. Thanks, Minnie. Unfortunately, they did well. They made a good effort. They put in a really good effort, but they just didn't manage to create enough threat on goal, unfortunately. Minnie's saying, same, Christopher. Absolutely. Thanks for that, Minnie. And Christopher there with the Union Jack for unity of the UK nations. Absolutely, mate. Mark Stevens, welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. Macca Stevens saying no chance in Northern Ireland scoring. Yeah, I was hopeful, mate. I was really hopeful, but unfortunately, they just didn't create enough threat on goal. But like I say, I think we can put this game down to just the fact of the team not having match fitness, not played together enough in actual competitive games. And maybe that's just what cost them today. But it was a tight game. They only lost it by 1-0. They were next to nothing in it. It was a 50-50 game. Both teams quite evenly matched, but it was Finland that just managed to edge it with that goal in the first half, unfortunately. But thanks for that, Mark Stevens, and welcome to Fanden. As I say, mate, Christopher Allett is saying, well, Mark, Macca, football is a beautiful game. Anything can happen. Absolutely. Well said, Christopher. Well said. Totally agree with you there, mate. As Minimo saying, Marco, they will have faith. Well, I think they did. They gave it all they got, but just didn't quite have enough to cause enough problems in Finland's box. But they gave it a good effort. Like I say, hopefully with more competitive matches, Northern Ireland will find their groove. Let's hope. Fingers crossed, guys. Marco Stevens is saying, watching and no chance, not really making any chances. Okay, Marco. Well, thanks for that, mate. Thanks for sharing your opinion. Appreciated, mate. Minimo saying that I kind of agree sadly. Yeah, they created lots of chances. I've got to be honest, guys. Northern Ireland created plenty of chances. The problem was they didn't create enough opportunities actually on goal. And the most of the opportunities that they did have went high and wide. So unfortunately, like I say, I think hopefully as they get more games under the belt, competitive games, they will get better. I think there's definitely room for improvement in training to get them playing better, because they showed real glimmers of belief and hunger to win and compete. But like I say, I just think the lack of competitive matches is what cost them today. So yeah, let's hope they can. Still plenty of games to go, and let's hope they can improve their match fitness and competitiveness. Thanks for that minute. Christopher saying, well, Liverpool did score 7. Yeah, that's true, mate, but that's a bit a bit off topic. But thanks for that, Christopher. And Christopher also saying, but you are kind of right. They just need to keep the ball. Yeah, absolutely, Christopher. I think, like I said, that it was 50-50, guys. Both teams really closely matched. There wasn't an awful lot between the two teams. If anything, I'd say that for desire, I would say that Northern Ireland just edged it. Finland, once they got the goal back, where they were prepared to let Northern Ireland have possession and just, challenge when Northern Ireland came into their half of the pitch. So yeah, like I say, I'm happy. I'm disappointed Northern Ireland didn't get anything out of the game, but I think they gave a decent performance. Just like I say, just evidence that they've not been playing competitive matches, unfortunately, with the disappointing amount of shots actually on target. Christopher saying, but you are kind of right. They just need to keep the ball. Thanks for that, Christopher. Minnie Mo saying, football is the place for miracles. Absolutely, Minnie. Absolutely. That's why we love the game so much. And Christopher saying, indeed, Minnie. So Christopher liking that, Minnie. Nice one, guys. Marco Stevens saying, need to keep possession. Yes, they were a bit sloppy with possession, but in fairness, they weren't as bad as Finland. Finland, I thought, was even sloppier in possession. But yeah, thanks for that, Marco. Great point, mate. Minnie Mo saying, crap ref is the Scottish is he Scottish, Gaz? I don't know. I don't know, mate. But I wouldn't say he had the best game. I wouldn't say he had the worst game, but he definitely didn't have the best game. There were some decisions that he gave which were arguably a bit harsh and a bit authoritarian. But yes, I wouldn't say he was the best referee. But we've seen worse, Minnie. I would put it that way. He wasn't the best, but we've seen a lot worse. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Minnie also saying Northern Ireland not being good enough up front. Yeah, I think that's a fair statement. They've been really good in the midfield, in the defence. They've, there's weaknesses there, but they can improve. But yeah, attacking wise, they just need to get their shooting boots on and get more accurate shots. They had plenty of shots on shot opportunities, but just too many of them going wide and over the bar and stuff like that. So let's hope that Northern Ireland can start to correct that in training and get their shooting boots on for the next game. Christopher is saying the referee needs to learn what a foul is. Yeah, absolutely. Well said, Christopher. Well said, mate. That's an excellent point. Minnie Mo saying, fun fact, I lived in Finland for 2 years. Oh, interesting. Thanks for that, Minnie. What was it like? I bet it was cold. You get a lot of colder winters over there in Finland. So yeah, but obviously, you being a Scottish lass, I'm sure you're used to cold winters anyways, mate. So thanks for that, Minnie. For that, Minnie. I'm going to have to pick your brains about that, because I do actually like countries like Canada and Finland and Sweden that get cool temperatures. I don't know. I've just got a thing about colder climates and toughing it out and being strong enough mentally to deal with that kind of temperatures. Christopher is saying, that's interesting, Minnie. Did you enjoy it? Yeah, good question, that Christopher. Thanks for that, mate. Emma Fagerline is saying, good Finland, go Finland. Okay, is that Emma? No, that's Erna. Emma, sorry. No, it's Emma. My apologies, Emma. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Unfortunately, mate, we wasn't rooting for Finland tonight. We was rooting for Northern Ireland. Obviously, being a UK-based channel, we want to see UK national teams do well. But you guys are always welcome, no matter where you are in the world. We'll always respect your loyalty to whichever team you guys support. But all we ask is that you also respect that we are also going to be loyal to the home nations as well. So thanks for that, Emma, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Great to have you with us, mate. Minnie Mo saying, yeah, it was great. Miss it, to be honest. Yes, I bet it was, mate. But it felt fantastic waking up over there with the fresh winter mornings and all that fresh air. I imagine it was very nice to live a lot more tranquil as well, I imagine, in Finland. So thanks for that, Minnie. Joey's saying, sorry, guys, I'm back. Come on, Northern Ireland. No worries, Joey. No need to apologise, mate. Thank you very much for coming getting back involved. I presume you jumped off to grab some food or something, mate. Christopher is saying, that's nice, Minnie. Hopefully one day you might be able to come back. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to retire in a country like Canada or Finland or somewhere like that. I'd love to retire like that, a country like that when I'm old and in my last days. Love to live in a climate and like that. Christopher is saying, hello, Joey. Nice one, Christopher. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Always great to see you guys making the effort to welcome each other and be positive. So thanks for that, mate. Minnie Mo saying, freezing in winter. Christopher. Okay, Minnie, what was the lowest temperature while we used there, Minnie? Let us know what was the lowest temperature while you were out there. If you could, mate. Joey saying, hi, Christopher. Nice one, Joey. Top stuff, mate. And Minnie Mo, welcoming back Joey as well. Top stuff, Minnie. Thank you very much, guys. Absolutely loving that positivity between you guys. Joey saying, whoa, Minnie, that's cool. Did you like it? Yep, she did say she liked it. I'm interested to know what the lowest temperature was while she was out there. Christopher saying, indeed, I thought England was cold, but it's next to the North Pole. So no wonder it was cold. Absolutely, yeah. That's another level of coldness in Finland. Like I say, I'm very interested in cold countries like that. I'm always watching ice pilots and stuff like that when I get the chance. That is based in Canada. One of my favorite TV programs. That Minnie Mo is saying, yeah, really nice people. Joey, lovely memories of a great country. Did you go over there to work, Minnie? Is that why you went over there? Because I'm presuming if you lived over there for 2 years, that was probably because of work commitments or something, mate. So yeah, but like I said, I'm eager to know what temperature the lowest was while you were out there, mate. But thanks for that, Minnie. Christopher's saying, hello, Joey. Enjoying your day. Thanks for that, Christopher. Hopefully, yeah, I think Joey having a challenging day at the moment with his little girl being a bit under the weather. Minnie Mo is saying, Northern Ireland aren't very good, are they? Well, they have been good in the past, mate. They have been good in the past. They've got to World Cups and competitions and Euros in seasons, in tournaments gone past. So maybe they're just going through a transitional phase at the minute with older players that have retired, left. Like I say, that's the thing with international football. Transitional periods come round a lot quicker because of obviously the big gaps between tournaments. So it means that then big gaps mean that by the time they play again, another 2 years later, players have aged another 2 years. So yeah, but thanks for that, Minnie. like I say, hopefully we'll see Northern Ireland improve as they get more first team competitive games. Christopher's saying, I hate to say it, but Northern Ireland aren't the best. Um, well, obviously, like I say, we just want to see them do well, guys. We want to see them give a good account of themselves. But like I say, I think maybe they're going through a transitional phase at the minute with players retiring and young players breaking into the team. So it's understandable. Joey's saying, cool, mate. Is it colder than Scotland? Oh, yes, Finland would definitely be colder than Scotland, wouldn't it? I imagine. Minnie Mo saying, so close to my prediction. No worries, Minnie. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody predicted Finland to win today. So, yeah, I don't think anybody be getting any score predictions right at the moment or tonight, mate. But not to worry, Minnie. Not to worry. Minnie Mo saying, hell yes. Okay. And Minnie also saying, Wales were so lucky. Yeah, they were, mate. They were lucky. But we're glad that they were lucky because we want to see the UK nations get as many points on the board as possible. But yeah, you're right, Minnie. That I was quite critical of Wales yesterday because they were passing backwards so much. I know that when you're not playing regular games, but they did play in the World Cup, so they shouldn't have the excuse of not having many competitive games because they did get some competitive games in the World Cup. But yeah, I was quite critical of Wales yesterday. Not because I don't want to support them, because I do. I want to support all UK nations, but just disappointed with their lack of belief in themselves. But yeah, they got lucky. And in fairness, Croatia created the problem because Croatia were trying to slow the game down. So yeah, I thought that Croatia deserved to concede that goal. And I was really happy to see Wales grab that goal. And hopefully they learn from their mistakes yesterday and learn fast. But thanks for that, Minnie. Christopher's saying it depends where in Scotland, Joey. I think, yeah, I think Finland's a lot colder than Scotland, to be fair. Christopher Elliot is saying, didn't Gareth Bale retire? Please ignore my spelling. I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, no worries, mate. No worries. Don't worry about spelling. We all make mistakes. Even the people that can spell the best and write the best still make mistakes with spelling. There's too many words in the English language, mate, to always get every word right. So don't worry about that. Nobody will criticize you for that here in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah, no worries, mate. Yes, you are right. Gareth Bale did retire. He retired not so long ago. So, yeah, disappointing for Wales. But personally, I think they'd probably be better without him because he was getting a bit too big for his boots. And the last time he played for Wales in the World Cup, I don't think he did that well. I think he was really disappointing. Minnie Mo is saying the place I live shut down if it went over -40. Yeah, that same thing happens in Yellowknife in Canada, Minnie. But it's not -4. It's not -30 that they shut everything down in Yellowknife in Canada. It's -40. When they hit -40, the whole town just shuts down. So yeah. But like I say, obviously, Minnie telling us that it's -30 that things shut down in Finland. So that's an interesting difference in culture between Finland and Canada. Christopher there with the freezing faces. So nice one, Christopher. I like that. Minnie Mo saying, yeah, he did retire. Nice one, Minnie. And Christopher saying he had a good career. I don't know. I think he had a good first half of the career. But I think he got lucky in the second half of his career with that move to Real Madrid. And I think I'm not. I don't really want to talk about Gareth Bale too much because I was a player I really liked in his younger days. But the way I saw his body language, his behaviour when he went to Real Madrid, I think he fell out of love with football. I really do. I think he fell out of love with it. So yeah, Christopher is saying same with Ozil. I'm pretty sure. Yep, yeah. Again, Ozil, another player that I used to really like. But unfortunately, he decided to start getting involved in politics and all sorts of stuff. And I'm not a big fan of that. When players if they're interested in politics, that's fine. But come on, guys, players' football career is so short. They don't need to be getting involved in politics when they're playing football. They've got plenty of time for that when they retire. They've got years left in them, still plenty of young years left in them to get into politics. So yeah, he was a fantastic player, Christopher Ozil. Definitely a good player, talented. But like I say, I was disappointed with his behaviour with the political stuff. Minimo saying, Mark was right. They won't score. Unfortunately, they didn't score, mate. They just huffed and puffed, but didn't quite manage to create Finland enough problems. Joey saying, laugh out loud. Thought it would be, wouldn't be. Can't imagine being in minus 30. I would love to experience it, Joey. I'd actually love to experience it. I'm not saying I would love to live in it, but I would definitely love to experience those kind of temperatures. Just for my own personal challenging myself to see if I could deal with them kind of temperatures. I've seen lots of programs of people working in the cold, and I'd love to test myself and see if I could deal with it. See if I could, deal with that. Just a personal challenge. I'd like to test myself. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Minimo saying no bad, not bad, Christopher. Or is that no bad, Christopher? Sorry, Minnie, I'm not reading that right. But thanks for that, mate. And Christopher saying, I agree, Minnie. Awesome stuff. Yeses. 0-1 Finland. Yes, unfortunately, mate. Unfortunately, that's the way it panned out. But thank you very much for that, S's. And welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Always great to see new fans come and get involved, as I'm always saying. So thanks for that, S's. Minimo is saying, Joey, I remember walking home in minus 41. Oh, yes, that would cut right through you, wouldn't it? That would cut right through you. Minnie, honest, I know it sounds crazy, but I would love to try myself and see if I could deal with that. I really would. I would just for the test, just for the mental test. But you've done it, Minnie. So massive respect to you for that. Christopher Elliott is saying, Minnie, I can't even live in minus 8 degrees. No, I'd love to challenge myself to see if I could handle those low temperatures. So thanks for that, Christopher. Minimo is saying, I jumped in the sauna when I got home. Every home has a sauna. I'm not surprised, with them kind of temperatures. Get yourself in the sauna and warm up. So yeah, thanks for that, Minimo. Like I say, I'm a little bit jealous that you've got to test yourself in those kind of crazy cold temperatures. Like I say, I do want to experience that in my life at some point. It's on my bucket list to go and test myself to see if I could deal with that kind of temperatures. Nagizang, Nagizad, welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Great to have a new fan involved. The score finished 1-0 to Finland, so it finished, unfortunately, Northern Ireland lost the game, but it was a 50-50 game. Could have gone either way, but unfortunately, it did finish 1-0 to Finland. So there you go, mate. But like I say, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Joey's saying, oh my God, I'm shivering just thinking about it. Laugh out loud. Saying that, I would like to test myself in that type of temps. Well said, Joey. I'm the same, mate. I'd love to just see if I could deal with it. I'm not saying I'd like to live in it, but just see if I could deal with it. So yeah, but I agree. Totally understand where you're coming from there, Joey. Minnie saying, I think with global warming, the winters aren't that cold anymore, but not sure. No, I think you're right. I think the winters in the UK have definitely eased off a bit, Minnie. So yeah, thanks. I agree with that, mate. Joey's saying score is 1-0 Finland. Yep, that's how it finished, unfortunately. Thanks for that, Joey. And Minnie there, boo to the scoreline. I totally agree, Minnie. I like that. Unfortunately, we wanted Northern Ireland to get somewhat from the game, but they just didn't managed to cause Finland enough problems. Christopher is saying it's weird here in England. It seems to be cold in winter. The reason the weather's weird in this country, mate, is because we should get the kind of temperatures that Finland and Sweden and Canada get. We should be getting minus 30 in wintertime, but we don't because of the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream comes right across from the over from the Caribbean islands, sweeps right across the Atlantic Ocean, up across the west coast of France, and then it smashes straight into the UK, and it eases the weather in our country. It means that's why we don't get the kind of weather they get in Canada and also in Finland and Sweden, because that Gulf Stream pushes warm air right across the UK. So it means that we don't get the minus 30 temperatures. But if that Gulf Stream ever stopped, we would be experiencing those kind of temperatures. So, yeah, we're quite lucky like that, Christopher. But well said, mate. Thank you. Minimo is saying, I've lost my prediction, Magic. Maybe it's just Minute might just be just not got it with the international football, mate. Maybe you'll get it back when we get back to club football next week, mate. So keep the faith. Keep the faith, mate. Christopher's saying, nice try, Northern Ireland. Yep, absolutely, Christopher. Just wasn't to be today, mate, unfortunately. And Christopher is obviously not happy that Northern Ireland lost. So, yeah. Minnie's saying, best Northern Ireland wishes. Best Northern Ireland wished they had a modern day George Best. Oh, yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it, Minnie? We'd be in for a right treat if they had a modern day George Best. That would be class. What a player he was. So thanks for that, Minnie. Mac Moses, am I reading that correctly? Mac Moses, welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. Mac Moses is saying, Northern Ireland played quite well. I give them kudos. Thanks for that, Mac Moses. Yeah, I thought Northern Ireland played well overall. They just didn't get enough shots on target. That was just what let them down a little bit. But overall, they did compete well. They tried to create chances. But like I say, for me, I'm going to give them a break today. I'm just going to put it down to the fact of them just not having that much fitness of playing regular games, competitive games. But in fairness, I think that Northern Ireland played a lot better today than Wales did yesterday. So a little bit unlucky for Northern Ireland. At least they were trying to create chances, trying to get forward, whereas Wales yesterday, with all their back passing, like I say, they were lucky, as Minnie said before. They were really lucky. We're glad they got lucky because we want to see the UK nations do well. But they, arguably, Northern Ireland probably deserves something out of this game today, a bit more than Wales did yesterday. But thanks for that, Mac Moses. And like I say, mate, welcome to Football Fan Den and welcome to the show. Joey is saying, yeah, defo. Nice one, Joey. Christopher's saying, indeed, sometimes I use him on FIFA. George Best, you're talking about George Best. Yeah, can't fault you, mate. What a player he was. Absolutely top talent. Wouldn't it be great just to have him in today's modern football? Imagine the player, what he was back then. Imagine him today with all of super fitness and everything. He'd be even better, wouldn't he? So, yeah. Minimo is saying, Joey, I see Haaland is injured. Is it? Or has he picked up an injury? I didn't know that, mate. I presume that's happened on international duty. So that could be costly for Manchester City, couldn't it? So thanks for letting us know that, Minnie. Christopher is saying, wait, what? I think you've given him a bit of news there that he didn't know about. And Joey is saying, is he? Let's hope he stays that way until Liverpool play them laugh out loud. Yep, obviously. Yep, Joey there, obviously, with a bit of banter. I think Joey just wants him to stay out of the team selection until Liverpool play them. But I'm sure Joey, like myself, wishes him not to be injured seriously for too long. So yeah, totally understand that, Joey. Bit of banter coming into that comment. Minimo is saying thought that would cheer Joey up. Yep, absolutely, it would make that game a little bit more, give Liverpool a bit more chance when they play City, and I'm sure it's going to actually make a number of clubs happy that have still got to play City. So yeah, thanks for that, Mini. Mac is saying Northern Ireland were quite competitive in the game. Yes, absolutely. Well said, Mac Moses. I have to totally agree with you there, mate. Well said. They was very competitive. Like I say, just didn't quite, cause the goalkeeper enough problems. Other than that, everything else was good. They just need to get their eye on goal a little better, and let's hope, fingers crossed, their next game they have a better shots on goal percentage. Fingers crossed. But yeah, thanks for that, Mac Moses. Well said, mate. Absolute accurate assessment there. Christopher is saying, don't be like his dad. Who's dad? Sorry, Joey. Sorry, Christopher, mate. You've lost me there. I don't follow your comment there. You want to explain to me if you want me to understand that? But sorry, mate. I'm not following that comment very well. My bad. Joey is saying, Defo Mini made my night. Joey, I'm sure you're not the only one, mate. Every club that's got Manchester City coming up, I bet every fan is buzzing with that news. So yeah, Mini Mo is saying predictions for Spain v Scotland, please. I'm really hoping you guys can manage to cause an upset there, to be honest, Mini. I'm not going to jinx Scotland by giving a negative scoreline. I'm going to hope that they get a draw. I'm not saying what score it's going to be, but I'm really hoping they can at least get a draw in that game. I really do, because that would be fantastic for you guys out of the first two games to get 3 points in the first one and then get a draw against Spain. I think that would be a fantastic return for the first two games. What do you guys think? Christopher is saying, "Welp, Joey, don't have to worry about the robot." Robot? I'm not sure. Who's the robot? When you think of robot, I always think of Peter Crouch with doing that mad robot thing he used to do. So I don't know. Who is there another player now called the Robot that I don't know about? I know Peter Crouch used to have a similar nickname, didn't he? Because he always did that mad celebration after scoring goals. So yeah, sorry, Christopher. I'm not following your comment there, mate. Who's the Robot? Who are you talking about? If you could let me know, I'd appreciate it, mate. Christopher also saying 4-2 to Spain, I think. Fair enough, Christopher. Fair enough. And Christopher saying, sorry, Minnie. I'm sure she'll understand. Joey saying, ooh, that's a tough one. Really hope Scotland wins, so won't jinx it. Say 2-1 Scotland. Well said, Joey. Absolutely. Love that, mate. Love that. Don't jinx it. That's why I'm not going to jinx it and give a prediction. I'm just fingers crossed hoping that Scotland can get something out of that game. So, yeah, well said, Joey. Totally agree with you there, mate. Minimo saying that's okay, Christopher. And awesome, Mini, top stuff. Thank you very much for your understanding there. And Joey saying, I know, Christopher. Mini saying, Joey is a liar. Well, no, he's just hoping for the best for Scotland. Same with me, mate. I'm hoping for the best. You never know. You know, there's always that one time they can cause an upset, and let's hope that this is the one time, because I think Spain will take you guys lightly. So maybe that's an opportunity for Scotland to take full advantage. Joey with the big question marks there. Christopher's saying it's just Spain's really good, but Ramos don't play for Spain anymore. Scotland has got a really good chance. Yeah, like I said, I think Spain will underestimate Scotland. So if Scotland go into that game with the belief and determination to try and create something, then I think Scotland could create an upset in that game. I'm not saying you guys are going to definitely win it or anything like that, but let's hope you guys can cause Spain some problems because, like I said, I think they'll underestimate. I think they'll just think they've just got to walk out on the pitch, go through the motions, and get the win. Let's hope Scotland take that threat seriously and realise that Scotland can have belief in themselves to compete. Minnie Mo saying, Joey, if it's 2-1, I will have a heart attack. No, we don't want you to have a heart attack. We want you celebrating, Minnie, if it's 2-1. I'm shocked, Minnie. I'm shocked. Me and Joey are trying to be positive about Scotland. We want to see Scotland cause an upset. I'm surprised you're not trying to believe in it, but show belief. I know it's hard when you're coming up against a team like Spain, but you've got to believe. Keep the faith. Believe in your team until the actual game kicks off. You're more than welcome to have that belief. Christopher is saying Salah can now destroy that defence. Well, yeah, he could do, but Salah hasn't been in the best of form this season, has he? To be fair, mate. Yeah, you are right. Like I say, it's going to be an interesting one when that comes round, mate. So thanks for that, Christopher. Minimo is saying Foden out too. Oh yeah. Why is Foden picked up a knock today? Oh, that's gutting. I really like Phil Foden as well. I don't like the fact that he plays for City, but I do like him as a player. Joey's saying, I really hope Scotland beat them. It's going to be tough, but not impossible. Well said, Joey. Absolutely. That's the kind of belief that you need to show. Have that belief that it can be done, can be achieved. Minimo is saying, that's what I want to do too, Gaz. Retire in the wilderness. Cool. Well, maybe we can be neighbours one day. So, yeah, I absolutely would love to retire in the wilderness, build my own house and all that kind of stuff like they do in Canada. So, yeah, I'm not sure that Minnie would be into the house building stuff, but, yeah, I'd love to build a nice log cabin out in the sticks. That would be awesome. So, yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. And that's maybe when that day comes round, we can maybe live within distance in each other and be neighbours or something. You never know. Minnie Mo is saying, not impossible, Joey. Absolutely. That's what we want to hear, Minnie, from Minnie. We want to hear you having confidence in your own team. And Minnie Mo also saying minutes, minus 46 was the coldest. Oh, minus 46. Oh, yeah, that had cut right through you, wouldn't it? How many layers did you wear, Minnie, while you were out there? Because I know that in Canada they put on like 2 or 3 layers to block out the cold, don't they? So yeah, I'm presuming it's similar in Finland. But thanks for letting me know, Minnie. Appreciate you answering my question. Thanks, mate. Christopher is saying Foden's another great young player. You don't have to worry about them. I think that's meant to be. Yeah, absolutely, Christopher. Well said, mate. Phil Foden is definitely an exciting player and hopefully a player that we'll be seeing the best of in future years. Christopher also saying, boo, not liking that minus 46. Thanks for that, Christopher. Minimo saying, yeah, I wasn't wanting to be negative, Gaz. Agree. They are just going through transition. Absolutely. Well said, Minnie. Like I said, I'm wishing. I'm sorry. You guys are entitled to obviously share your thoughts, and I respect your thoughts. When it comes to international teams of football, I just want to try and be as positive as possible about all the home nations. I'd really love to see all 4 nations, home nations, qualify for the well, I could say 5, could I? Because we've got Gibraltar as well, that's part of the UK. But let's be honest, guys. If there is a team that's never going to qualify for a World Cup, it's Gibraltar in it, unfortunately. But let's hope we see all the 4 main nations, UK nations, give a good account of themselves. But yeah, no worries, Minnie. I appreciate. I thought you'd be confident inside anyway, mate. But thank you very much for that, Minnie. Don't take it the wrong way. Just trying to keep that positive mindset, as I'm sure you can understand, with plenty of games still to come for the qualifications of the Euros. Christopher is saying, I agree, Minute. Absolutely. Nice 1 minute. And also, Christopher, thanks for that, guys. Minimo saying, yeah, I'll take lucky every time. I'll take lucky every time I'm coming across as a wee moaner tonight. No, it's not, Minnie. You're just being honest. You're just being honest. But we're just trying to be positive. So yeah, no worries, Minnie. We're not. We just know that you're being honest. You started very enthusiastically tonight with Northern Ireland, mate. So I wouldn't say you're coming across as a moaner. You just adjusted your thinking as the game progressed, and you saw that Northern Ireland was struggling with attempts on goal. And obviously, any team, let's be honest, Minnie, even England would struggle against Spain. So that's a really tough ask for you guys. But like I say, let's hope that Spain, it's early in the competition, let's hope that Spain just underestimate you guys. That's what I'm hoping. So, yeah, no worries, Minute. Thanks for that. And Joey's saying, laugh out loud, Minnie. No, you're not. No, she's not. It's just being honest. And we respect that. Minnie Mo saying, I'm missing Hibs, Joey. They'll be back soon, Minnie. They'll be back soon. Rich Bo Sports is saying, and Hibs misses you. Nice one for that, Rich Bo Sports. Christopher is saying he got lucky at Real Madrid, though. Ronaldo was always the star. Right. So I think, Christopher, they're talking about Gareth Bale. Yeah, I think there's some truth in what you're saying there, Christopher. To be fair, I think there's no question that Gareth Bale was a talented player, but I just think he lost love. I think he fell out of love with football. I really do. Minute is saying, do you talk on the pitch? Do your talking on the pitch? Yes. Well said, Minnie. That's what we want to hear. Do the talking on the pitch. Well said. Got to agree with that. That's a class statement. Joey is saying, bet you are, mate. It's been ages, not too long now until a game. Yeah, I think Minnie said that there was a bit of a break for Hibs playing their next competitive game. So hopefully not much longer. But nice one, Joey. Appreciate the positivity, mate. Top man. Minimo saying the last live game I was at was Man City. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Minnie, that you went to see Manchester City. So, yeah, awesome stuff, mate. Awesome. Like I say, club football, we've only got another week left of international football. This time next weekend, we'll be enjoying another weekend of club football again. So, yeah, thanks for that, Minute. And Joey's saying, oh, yes, can't forget your beloved City. Laugh out loud. It was high score game, wasn't it? And Minnie Mo there saying, Joey, I was neutral. Yeah. So Minnie there making it clear she's not a Man City fan. She's just a neutral football lover. And Christopher saying, Man City always score lots, Joey. They do, unfortunately. Although, actually, to be fair, there's been they do score a lot, but there has been games where they've struggled to break teams down, and I'm sure eventually they will come across the same sort of stubborn defences that Man United and Arsenal used to face back in the day when they was competing at the top of the league. I think the Premier League's changed, though, from that era, and it's changed quite a lot. But thank you very much for that, Christopher, mate. Joey saying, I know, Christopher, they need bringing down a peg or two. Laugh out loud. Yeah, absolutely. Talking about City. Guys, while I remember, please do hit that like button if you could. If you've not already. If you have, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. I just thought I'd give that a mention because I've not really mentioned it all the show. So yeah, and Christopher liking that as well. Christopher saying, thanks, Gaz. Not the best at my geography. No worries, Christopher. We've all got talent in different ways, mate. We've all got talents in different ways. That's what makes us individually. So something that if somebody's good at geography, I am sure you've got talent in other areas, mate. So yeah, not a problem. No worries, mate. So thanks for that, Christopher. Rich Bow Sports is saying, question, what's your favourite sports film fan den? The cold weather talk got me thinking about Titanic. Titanic and those icy waters. Yeah, that was. Yeah, obviously that's a big historic event. I'm actually, yeah, I'm always interested in the Titanic myself as well, mate. What's my favourite sporting film? Oh, that's a difficult one. I'd have to give that some thought, to be honest, mate. Do you know, actually, probably my favorite. I'm not actually thinking about it. There's a few films I like, but I've got to be honest. I think probably my best sporting film is nothing to do with football. It's probably Cool Runnings. It's probably Cool Runnings. There may be other films that possibly come close, but I really love Cool Runnings. It's a fantastic film. Absolutely love every minute of it. And plus, John Candy is one of my favourite actors. I know he's not around. He unfortunately died quite young. But John Candy is one of my favourite actors, and all the actors in Jamaica, the Jamaican actors in the film Cool Running play absolutely fantastic. In fact, some of those lads are not actually. Well, I don't know if they've got Jamaican heritage, but I looked them up because it's one of my favourite films. And some of those lads actually come from New York and parts of America as well. So that was quite interesting because I thought. It might be like, they were trying to make a Jamaican cast when they made the film or something. But no, a good mix. And like I say, probably Cool Runnings, mate. And like I said, there's other sports films that maybe come close. But off the top of my head, putting me on the spots, I would probably lean towards Cool Runnings. Just love that film. Absolutely love that film. Kiss my lucky egg. So, yeah. So thanks for that, Rich Bo. Let us know what your favourite film is, though, mate. Christopher is saying the iceberg. Yes, the iceberg that the Titanic hit. But yeah, imagine that was a really nasty collision as well. Christopher is saying his dad got injured and could never play football again. Whose dad? Christopher, who's dad? I noticed you mentioned a comment earlier mentioning dad. So I don't know who you're talking about, mate. If you could let me know, Christopher, that would be great, mate. Sorry, I'm not following your comment there, but I don't know who you're referring to about the dad comment. Minimo is saying, thanks for tonight, Gaz. See you all soon. Thank you very much to you as well, Minnie. As I keep saying, you guys contribute to making the show what it is. So thank you to you as well, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you very much for coming, getting involved. I always appreciate you coming, adding comments in the chat and being part of the Fandom project. So thank you very much, mate. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe. And look forward to seeing you on future streams, Minnie. Thanks for that, mate. And Joey saying, cheers, Minnie. See you soon. Nice one, Joey. Really appreciate it, guys. And Christopher saying, bye, Minnie. Nice one, Christopher. Absolutely top class stuff from you guys. And Christopher saying, Holland robot again. Ignore my spelling. No worries about the spelling, mate. I've never heard anybody referred to Holland as the robot. So that's actually new to me, mate. So thanks for that, Christopher. Like I say, whenever I think of the robot, I'm sure you guys remember it. I always think of Peter Crouch because he used to do that mad robot dance, didn't he? So yeah, I've not actually heard anybody refer to Holland as the robot. So yeah, you've taught me something new there, Christopher. I've never heard anybody refer to him like that, mate. So thank you very much for that, Christopher. Interesting. Christopher also saying, got my English isn't mine, isn't my main thing. All right, no worries. So I'm taking it English might be your second language. So yeah, no worries, Christopher. Like I say, mate, honest, nobody will criticize you here for spelling. Believe you me, I'm a grown man and I still make spelling mistakes. So yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Joey is saying, don't knock yourself, Christopher. You're doing well, nothing wrong. Absolutely nice one, Joey. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Loving that positivity. Christopher's saying, thanks, Joey. You're one nice guy. I really respect you. All you guys that are coming regular, getting involved in the Fandom project are top class guys. Obviously, Joey is definitely top class. Can't argue with you there, Christopher. Absolutely agree with you. But you seem like a nice guy yourself as well, mate. Obviously, it's also great that we've got a top class female fan as well involved with Minnie Mo, who's always very respectful and friendly to everybody. So we're getting there, guys. We're building a really top audience, and I want to keep building it for you guys to meet more good fans, and obviously so we can get more good fans involved in Fandom as well. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Christopher. Nice one, mate. And Joey there with a thumbs up as well. Top stuff, guys. Christopher's saying, right, guys, I've had my night. Have a good night, or depending where you are, just enjoy your time. Thank you very much for that, Christopher. Yeah, I'm going to jump off in a moment. I want to go and get some food. But thank you very much for that, Christopher. Enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Stay safe. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again on a future stream, mate. Look after yourself. And like I say, enjoy the rest of your evening and stay safe. Look forward to seeing you again, mate. Joey's saying, you too, Christopher. Bye for now. Nice one, Joey. Absolutely class, guys. Class stuff. And Joey's saying, just like getting the wooden spoon out, Gaz, with Minute about City, laugh out loud. Yeah, I know. A bit of friendly banter. No worries with that, mate. No worries. I'm sure she takes it that way, but she probably just doesn't want to be considered a City fan, does she? Can't blame her, can we, mate? So yeah. Joey is saying, all right, sorry. Joey's saying, got a lucky egg for Bolton, Gaz. Yeah, no, we need a lucky egg. To be fair, I think Bolton got their eye on the pizza trophy at the minute. The results since we qualified for the pizza trophy have been really disappointed. A lot of Bolton fans not openly criticising Bolton for it, but I've got to be honest, I'm disappointed. I expect better. You don't take your eye off the ball in the league just because you're having success in the cup. But that's my attitude. But I think maybe some of the Bolton fans just feel starved of success, so maybe that's why they're happy to just get to a cup final. But yeah, absolutely, Joey. Let's hope that lucky egg works when Bolton do play Plymouth in the Papa John's Trophy Cup final soon. So yeah, nice one, Joey. Appreciate that, mate. You gotta have a lucky egg, and it's class, that film. Absolutely class. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there and go off and get something to eat. Thank you very much to all you guys that have got involved tonight. It's been a fantastic show. And we've had some fantastic comments. Apologies, I got a bit behind with the comments. I was just so focused on trying to keep you guys up to date with what was going on in the game, because I know a lot of people were unable to watch that game tonight due to the fact that it wasn't on national telly. So like I said, guys, I really do appreciate all your positive comments. Been a great show, and really enjoyed talking to you guys as well as where I could through the stream. But that's it from me for now, guys. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your evening and have a positive week ahead. I look forward to seeing you guys later in the week. And like I say, enjoy the rest of your evening. Joey, if you're still there, mate, thank you very much for tonight. I always appreciate you getting involved, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And like I say, best wishes to your little girl. Hopefully she makes a speedy recovery, mate. And like I say, enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. Take care. Bye for now.